What a special moment we're about to watch. Oh, we're already into draft. There's the Jack Span on blue side. T1 are not going to go for the Gragas. There's Yor on red. It's likely that BLG have to ban Yone here. I wonder if T1's going to go for the Smolder ban. And I think they go for the Kai'Sa ban. So I wonder if Renata ban is good here for BLG. I think Yone Renata ban would make sense. They ban the Vi from owner, so the Yone and the Renata are open. Kai'Sa being down makes Xayah prio go up a lot. So Kalista ban. Now Ashe is up. Xayah is up. Yone's up, and Renata is up as well. Skarner is also available for the trade. What do you ban here? Do you give them the Yone, take the Ashe, they get Xayah Rakan? Do you ban the Yone, give them Ashe, take Xayah yourselves, and then get Skarner as well? I wonder if Rumble Prio is also really hard. They take away Varus now. It's Ashe, it's Skarner, it's Yone, it's Xayah. Yone for Faker game 1. Wallace Knight got into it. Ashe, Ahri, there's the Ashe. They could do Ashe, Skarner, and then mid on 3. Skarner, there's the Ashe, Skarner. Now Xayah Rakan for T1 here would be unbelievably powerful. Would be a tough lane. The alternatives they have is picking topside, like Gnar, Sejuani could work really well for T1's topside. The Rumble could work if they want to play Jarvan into Ashe, but they could play Thresh or Tahm to Bitar. I think Gnar, Sejuani would make a lot of sense. It's the best picks for T1. Yeah, there's the Gnar. Do you want to drop the Xayah though? Yeah, it is Gnar, Sejuani. Okay, so they're dropping bot lane. That is scary to do. Now, what are BLG going to ban against this? What they could do is match mid here. Sylas would be great into Gnar, Sejuani. What is it going to be? It's the Sylas, I thought so. Sejuani, Yone, Gnar, Sylas, a monster champ here. So, Ziggs is good for T1. Xayah Rakan is good for T1. Yeah, there's the Ziggs ban. Xayah Rakan would be great for them as well. If I was T1, I would look to target top lane. You could take away something like Rumble doesn't feel like a good ban though. Rumble doesn't feel like a good ban. Camille feels like a really good ban. I think Camille I would be a bit scared of if I was T1. Take away Renata for now. I think Xayah ban last here would make sense. Xayah ban last would be really good. They could ban Seraphine if they're scared of Seraphine Leona, but I doubt T1 would play Seraphine Leona into Sylas. If I'm playing Sylas, I think Xayah ban is so necessary here.
I wonder what T1's going to be thinking about the bot lane, like Xayah Rakan immediately as a potential, but again, they
Xayah Rakan lane swap sounds quite annoying for BLG to deal with.
They're going to go with the
They banned Jhin.
Taken away from as well.
Wow, I think T1 rounded out with Xayah Rakan. They ban Rakan! Oh, they think BLG is going to take it away from them. Is he going to have to go MF or something here? You could match top here with Camille, but oh, this bot lane or Rumble. I don't really like Rumble in their comp though. I don't really like it in their comp. I prefer Camille. What's the bot lane for T1 here? They're a bit pinched. Xayah's open, but into Ashe, Xayah's quite hard. There's no way they're doing Seraphine Leona. They could do Ezreal Pike. They could do MF Leona. Ashe Brown though. Maybe not. Ah, it's Caitlyn. Is it Caitlyn Lux, Caitlyn Bard? What is it, Teria? What have you got for us? They're giving on counter pick because they're scared of what T1's cooking up. But Caitlyn into Ashe is not that good. The lane isn't that strong. Caitlyn Brown with Rakan ban, that is very smart by T1. They're going to have to play a range support here, but I don't know if On has the comfort on any range supports. I don't think Rel is that good. I mean, Rel would be the best, but Leona definitely not. Alistar definitely not. Seraphine supports would be strong, but does On play it? Is that his comfort? Does he want to go for it? It would make so much sense. Ooh, the Bard is good too. He's going to go Rel. It's the worst of, it's the best of the worst engage supports. Wow, T1, they lack AP damage, but they have got Caitlyn Brown to negate a lot of these melee champs. Brown is very good against these melee champs. Rumble and Skarner and Sylas and Rel, he can tag all of them. Yone Sejuani is a great combo. Gnar is Zeus's best blind pick. But BLG have a lot of tools to work with here. They have Ashe engaged, they have Rel engaged, they have Sylas with Gnar ult or Sejuani engaged, they have Skarner suppressed, they have Rumble ult. T1 needs to be very careful. There's a world where Faker enters a team fight and is instantly dead. There's a world where Gumayushi lanes against the Ashe and is under tower. Alright, let's go chat, this is going to be crazy. This is an interesting game, because what's essentially happened here is BLG has been on red side, and they have left Yone open. If T1 wins with Yone in game 1, this becomes a very big problem for BLG for the rest of the series. A very big one. Now, biggest question for me, T1. Are you going to lane swap? Are you going to lane swap, T1? Let's see it. Look at the crowd, chat. They're going fucking crazy. Are you fucking ready for some games? Holy smokes. Let's get into it.
Surprise! Did you sub and like the video? Okay, bye. The
BLG have very good skirmish. T1 have very good
title.
Like on-hit DPS. If T1 get uptime, Gnar, Yone, and Caitlyn will shred them. Oh, Guma's going to lose flash here maybe. If Rel Q flashes, he's just going to W. Wait, Guma didn't flash it. A very late flash from Gumayushi. That's first blood to Elk. That's massive. That's a very late flash from Gumayushi. Elk flash forwards to get the kill. They're not going to lane swap. They're going to match. Great start so far for BLG. Long sword Ashe. Now, I said this before, but Ashe is good into Caitlyn. This is what I worried about for Gumayushi. If he gets pinched, he's going to have to go Caitlyn. The Ashe lane, you might get pushed in a little bit. Let's see. The reason Caitlyn struggles in these lanes is the poke. The poke is very difficult to deal with. Now, both junglers going to path bot. Makes a lot of sense. Faker playing Grasp, very important. He's against 4 melee champs and he needs to survive.
One thing we've seen
I think if T1... Oh, he got level 2. What did he get level 2 off? Was there a minion or a ward he killed earlier? Surprise level 2 gets Faker a good trade. He's also playing Doran's Blade over Doran's Shield in this lane. So the Caitlyn Braum, even though they're quite strong level 1, they're going to get pushed in by the Ashe. If you're a T1 fan, the main thing to look at here is the Yone Gnar side lane strength. If you're a BLG fan, you're looking at the Sylas Gnar ult or Sejuani ult take and a full fist fight in mid 5v5 or catching them off guard while these Yone and Gnar are pushing sides. BLG will force really hard in mid. So Gumayushi needs to be really careful not to get caught a lot this game. Faker's doing really well in this lane. He has 70%, 80% health. He has a potion and Sylas is half health with no pots. Mid and top, T1's doing great. Zeus can take a cheater recall and run back to lane and save TP into bin. And Faker has Sylas under tower. Both junglers finish full clear. Bot Crab is quite hard to fight for T1 if they want to go through bot. BLG should be there a little bit earlier with their bot lane. Nice stun by On. So bot Crab over to BLG.
Often able to get those advantages in the 1v1.
Top Crab over to Owner. Pretty even. Mid was winning in the trades, but obviously he doesn't have a CS lead. But what he does have
a few early items
is no Zerker Greaves base. He has Recurve Bow base. Needs to be careful here. Sylas damage level 5 is really deceptive on the W. Really deceptive.
As well. You know, it's one of the big things.
Oh my god, Faker is being really psycho here. He needs to take the base. Oh, Zeus! Zeus down, great gank there by Shun. He must have got caught into the wall. Faker has to take a really bad base. BLG is stomping this early game. They have mid push, top push, and bot push now. Insane gank by Shun. How did Ratboy die? Okay, pretty bad base from mid. How did Zeus get caught by this? He should just flash the Skarner E. I guess he does, right? Oh, he jumps off the rumble and gets cancelled. That's why. Ay, rough. Owner's trying to look for it because Bin has no flash, but obviously he's not level 6 yet. This is where T1 has been most impressive when it comes to their lane assignments in the early mid-game transition. They're committing really heavily for the grub spawn, but this is a level 4 Caitlyn. Level 4 Ashe as well. On has no flash for the engage. Engage onto Keria is not bad. I think he's going to be okay with flash. Oh, he's going to chain CC actually. Ah, he flashed as well. The chain CC was good from BLG. They got one grub for it, but Keria got caught there. Pretty solid early game for BLG, really solid. The Skarner pick is paying off big time. So powerful.
Going for a bit of a trade. Has his AD carry behind him.
Faker, he has ult.
Faker unbinds his soul.
They could play this as 2-man, but they don't have any vision on the top side.
Well, but it looks like
Gonna go for the dive onto Zeus. It should be a pretty easy dive. He has to back off here. Skarner's on level 6, so he should be okay on the jump. But Guma doesn't have the bot push yet, so they're already hitting top tower here, BLG. Yeah, this is really tough for T1. Very bad early game. It's not over yet. Obviously, they've only lost 2 grubs. They haven't lost Drake yet. It's just gold is a struggle. They lose in most matchups here. They need to get this Caitlyn in mid lane. Faker can't stay here. Oh my god. He's playing on the limit. They need to base on this Yone and send him bot and get Caitlyn mid quick, otherwise this game is monster unplayable. Yeah, Drake's up. It should be pretty easy for BLG to secure. I think T1 can't fight it. Owner has a pretty good camp lead, while Shun's been making these plays. Owner's been spam farming. He has a pretty solid CS. XP-wise, he's a full level up over Shun, right? Being a full level up really helps the 2v2. You'll see the Sejuani will gravitate into the Yone's lane.
Straight from even champion select.
And they'll play the 2v2s. Bean has no TP yet. No Unleash yet either. Yeah, Faker lost a lot of minions. Look at his XP bar as well. It's because he was laning against the Ashe. The ideal situation here for T1 is if you have the BLG are just constantly matching the Ashe into Yone. They're doing so well. Ideally for T1 here is in the next minute you put a TP ward behind the Ashe and then you call a play. A 3v3 or 4v4 with TP on Gnar.
Caitlyn, they're going to very rely
But
on
he has
Ona to be that
not the best states they use. He just sits on a Merc Treads and a
Cull.
Cull. Yeah, they finally got the Yone into the Sylas, but this map movement has lost Faker almost 20 CS and half a level.
A lot of us looked at how T1 play the early game, who tends to be in the advantage, and T1
Oh, the E hit. What? That E hit?
aggressive in the early game, getting
Oh
out
my
to
god,
those
if the
leads.
Q hit as well, that's an
BLG
all-in from Sylas.
obsessing the
Faker
apple cart, so to
has to
speak.
flash.
Tournament, and
Yeah, Knight.
especially
The
in
way
their
he landed that
previous
chain
series,
in the trade was
styling on his
insane.
Cinder,
I think
styling
Faker
on
thought he
his
was
Ahri,
fine behind the
here,
minion.
styling spill over
He's just
into
ulting to
other
fast push here.
lanes as well
It's
for
a bit of a
BLG.
tricky one. Faker wants to base, but a grass stack here on the Q3 would be nice, but he can't go forward. The second grub set is spawning in 20. Let's see how T1 moves. You see the 4-man base coming out. Sejuani's running out, triple base from mid and bot. I guess they're going to send Faker bot, send Caitlyn mid, and then fight the grubs. Zeus has a bit of top push, and he has his flash up again. I think BLG are very happy to take the fight around grubs. Oh my god, I think Knight's going to have... Does he have... He doesn't have Proto Belt in base, right? No way. He has Kindle Gem. Oh my god, this Sylas has Rocket Belt. This Sylas is insanely OP right now on the TP.
This brush that Carry is standing
I think
is
T1 should be very careful here.
But he's going to have to give it up.
Shun going to try and chase him down, throws a
Oh
rock
my
into
god,
his
there's
back.
the TP from
comes in
Sylas.
by
Maybe
Knight,
a bit
just
early.
finished his
Nah,
rocket
it's not
belt.
great CC, but
goes
Owner's
in,
going to die here.
Owner's
Chain.
locked up, gone down,
Oh, he got out.
touch
The arrow's going to
the
miss
arrow
as well.
Goes wide,
So what
but
T1 will do
BLG
now
get
is they'll hit
everything
bot
they
tower.
want.
I don't
Force
think they're going to
the
fight
enemy
these
jungler
grubs.
away. Attention's to
I
the
think they're just
grubs.
going to hit
T1
bot
decision
tower.
right now. Do they
Faker
just
gets a
let
lot
Faker
from
farm
this.
turret
Oh, he stole one with the Q! Of course, Gumayushi steals it! Of course, Gumayushi steals it! So Faker got a couple plates. The main thing that happened here is BLG lost both their TPs, and BLG got 2 grubs for it. And Sejuani flash. It's not the best. Pretty good play. Look at the gold between Yone and Sylas now. He's actually even from that. Hey, Guma. Jesus, Guma, be careful. Nice ground ult. Make sure Caitlyn can save summoners. It would be great for BLG if Rumble can get a move towards mid here. Faker knows it. A move mid here from Bin is insane. Oh, Zeus jumps out of it. My boy, get him, Red. Go get him, Red. Go for the R. There it is. There it is. Into the wall. No flash on. The ult on Faker is available. Elk flashed early. Oh, can he hit it? He hits it. Massive play from Zeus. Gets them 2 kills. That's going to get them a top tower as well. No, maybe not. Knight base and ran top. Maybe Zeus has to base and TP bot here so they can cover lanes, but T1's recovering really well. T1's recovering really well off the back of that play from Zeus and the play from Guma to get the grub. Here's the TP bot from Zeus. Oh, he's TPing behind him. Why is he TPing behind him, that little rat? Where's he going? Is he going to go for the all-in? What's he doing? He's running to the tower. Oh, you're TP behind. Oh, is he hoping that Bin hits the tower? Look at him waiting. Look at him waiting in the bush. Zeus jumps the stun blind. Oh no, he wards it and insta-jumps it. Then he goes for the R flash into the wall. Oh my god, it's beautiful. No flash on all. Elk has to flash because he's scared of Gumayushi. Zeus just slowing him with the Q. Great ult by Faker. The plates were big for T1. Look at that guy smile. That's such a cheeky smile. Ooh, BLG setting up a play here. They have no TPs though, T1. They should be a bit careful. They know Bin has no TP, but Yone no ult yet. Herald spawn. Now watch Bin. Bin can push out bot here and start gravitating top for this Herald, whereas Zeus has to catch. So T1 on a map state, not the best for the Herald. The way around this is Zeus catches his bot wave base and runs out, but if he does that, he loses his bot tower. It's a bit tricky. There's the recall. But Bin actually hasn't committed. It looks like Elk is calling for a reset. Maybe he has Kraken Slayer in base or something. Oh, he cancelled his recall. What is Elk sitting on? They must have a bit of a wonky itemization right now, BLG, if they're not committing to Herald. Yeah, Ashe doesn't have her Kraken Slayer yet. She needed 1 more midwave, I think. So that helps T1 out a lot. That gives him some time to try and recuperate. Faker can push out top. Carrier can start warding up. Zeus can catch bots here and heal base. And worst case, they can trade Dragon here, T1. No, Elk still needs another wave. Looks like Gumayushi will have Collector. There it is.
to get it, though. Another thing that's kind of hard
And
for fans
T1,
to track
because
usually
BLG are a little
is
bit late, can
information
trade the
that
Dragon
teams
for
have,
Herald,
because
which is
it's not
great for them.
necessarily and so
I think the Drake
without
is
the
pretty good.
extra vision,
They
again,
got first blood
more
tower on
money
Sylas, so
funneled
he's
into
not
the
going to gold up.
Sylas.
Find that
Herald's
TP
mid
playing out
looks
there
good.
behind into
Oi,
the TP.
Zeus'
The
jump
arrow
wasn't good and he has no
connects
flash. On needs to commit onto the
Walk
Gnar.
away for now. Shadowing Strike will get the
Zeus is super dead here.
as well as BLG.
Oh my god, he took the Bramble tier knight.
T1 in the middle of
Faker has to ult out,
Baron
Q3.
has gone down.
Flash from
Zeus
Skarner.
Faker getting chased out as well.
He flash ults over the wall, makes sense.
Faker
Carrier's down, Guma's down. Zeus is down. Triple kill for Elk. TP bot by Bin. Here comes that. They've just blown the game open. They're going to get 3 towers, including top tier 1 from 30 seconds ago. 3 kills. Maybe they get mid tier 2 as well, you know. Oh my god, BLG was insane in that play. Zeus jumped into the wall. They didn't have Triforce yet either. It's a bad fight. They thought they could trade mid tier 1 for top tier 1. Insane collapse by BLG. Wow, 4k up. They think Sylas takes top tower. Skarner's on Herald. Let's group mid as 5. No, BLG's group is way stronger.
And then a beautiful
Way stronger.
comes through from
Guma can't
with the
move.
follow-up as T1's forced to retreat.
Got the tower. Now Carrier has caught.
To get out of this, nowhere to go apart from back to the pound. G
Yeah, this has gone really badly for T1 these last couple minutes. They're going to lose the side lanes, and they've lost sums on Yone and Caitlyn. No sums on Caitlyn, no sums on Yone. They can't fight mid waves. Sylas could look for a TP bot. Oh, there's no wards. Oh, Bin is frying him. I think Bin can play this.
Even under attack, he's slowed in the pit.
Knight needs a TP or cancel Gnar. He needs to cancel Gnar. Where's Knight's TP? He's not going to die. He's going to recall right next to him. Watch out for the arrow! Faker for the arrow's going to hit Faker! Oh, it sniped him! It sniped him! The arrow sniped Faker and killed him, and Owner's dead. Top tier 2's dead. Faker was so cocky on the recall. He died to the arrow across the map. They're losing a tier 3. Faker's down. They're going to get a tier 2 bot. TP bot from Knight. He's going to fight them 1v2. Can he stop them? I don't think they realized, but the Ash arrow sniped Faker. Yeah, they lost so much gold here, T1. Ah, the Baron is insanely quick for BLG.
Exactly.
Arrow snipes Faker in the head.
From BLG on the minimap, they immediately beeline straight for that tower. Oh, we didn't see that.
Oh, now everyone realizes. We can't miss those moments.
That was our job. Oh my god, beautiful.
The arrow.
And then the collapse comes
And then
through from
Owner
BLG.
tries to defend top tower.
That is
Guys,
just beautiful.
here comes the bot siege from BLG. We'll see what Rel can look for.
Bit of vision of Faker,
Oh,
of the
Faker.
recall spot.
They're losing bot tier 2. They lost.
Shot comes in, then the arrow. That is sublime.
They lose top tier 2. They lose bot tier 2.
And
They lost mid tier 2. You know, there's 6 towers down in 19 minutes.
On the other side
5k down.
Explosion in terms of gold.
The Baron rush for BLG is going to be insanity.
Yeah, BLG.
Yeah,
so
T1
far
are
ahead, they
a
don't
bit far
need to
away
give
from what they
anything
need.
over
They
to
need
T1, so all you have
Sterax
to
on
do
Gnar, and they
is keep
need
one little bit of
Stridebreaker on
vision
Yone,
on
and
the
then
Baron,
they can start to
then
try
go
to
collect
fight.
the
But
Dragon,
right
make
now,
sure
you'll
that
see a
T1
fight.
aren't able to get any
Looking at
sort of
Skarner's
trade
items,
on
looking
the
at
map
Rumble's items, what will
because,
happen is
they
T1 will
don't
rock
have
up
the
to a
ability
fight,
to
and they'll
fight you, so
have
deny
no
them
damage. They'll
everything.
have 0 damage. Oh my god, he's out.
This is
They
gonna
can't
be an
fight. They have
uncontested
absolutely
dragon.
no damage, T1. They can't kill a
BLG
single target right now.
With a strong
Their
start
lockdown's not good enough for
to
Ash.
game
Their
one.
damage isn't
And
good
while
enough to
this
get
game
through the front
definitely
line.
isn't over,
BLG
to
is
secure the
playing
first game of this
insanely
series.
well.
Well, team fights around
Yeah,
this
they can't.
objective.
You see on
It is
bot
a-
lane
it
where
is a
Faker
point in the
pushes out
game
and then
that
backs off
BLG
in
will
that
have to
one
be
spot
cautious
there.
and respect.
T1 have a problem. Their comp is a 1-3-1
T1
comp.
just trying to get towards those second,
Gnar pushes
third
top, Yone
items,
pushes
lock it
bot, they
on
push
Owner.
sides, collapse mid.
The Blade of the Ruin King
But they're
yet
too
to see
far
second
behind to
item
push
for
any
Faker,
side,
really
so it's
comes
very
online
hard for them to control
when you
mid
get
wave.
towards 2,
So you can
3,
see
the
where
Ronin
Gumyushi's
so
catching mid.
powerful in
That's
team
kind
fights,
of
so
locked
powerful
unless they
in side
5-man
lanes
mid.
right now, but
And if they
he can't
5-man
even
mid,
step
BLG's
past where
5v5
he's
is a
got
bit
to
stronger.
he does, so he has
It's just
to
a matter of
accept
time
the
before
pressure much
BLG force a
deeper
Baron.
on-
BLG could also just
Look at
wait
that,
9
Knight
minutes
even
of game time
hovering
and
in
just
the brush,
stack Drakes.
waiting until he
It is
collects
the
all
most
the
powerful
information.
dragon in the game.
The rest
Oh,
of
Elk has
BLG
LDR.
here,
I think they're going to force.
just keeping tabs on
I would
the
be
Baron
very surprised if
as
they don't
we
force
wait
now.
for
I think
wanted to
BLG
see
can
him.
definitely look for a Baron
Cool
angle
job.
here. They have great
Widely
setup once
regarded
Bin
as a
pushed
good
out top.
player who would be
Sylas
way
groups
too
through mid on the
aggressive
Hex
a lot
Gate.
of the time, would overstep in
They're cooking a
plays.
play.
And now
On
with
spacing
5
to refresh
kills
his
to
wards.
his name,
He's
you
gonna
have to
gate out.
expect that
Oh, they have the
BLG
perfect.
will
Oh, that
protect him
one
in
ward
these
is really
upcoming team fights
sneaky.
and just allow-
Great
Here
as
comes
well.
the push. Faker's pushing
Stacking
bot.
Zeus
Faker's
gonna hop
saying
in
in
mid
comms,
lane.
guys, let me push bot, let me push
Force
bot as much as I can.
The kill onto Faker
Force
as well.
Sylas to catch.
And it looks like, again,
That'll stop
you
them
don't
from being
have
able to do
give
Baron.
T1.
Here comes
Make
the
sure
turn
that
with
the
Sylas, hold on
entire
Sejuani,
pathway
maybe.
leading to
Arrow
Baron
onto Guma, cleanses. Cleanse down.
out from Gumayushi.
Now BLG could go Baron still, or they could just keep holding the control until Ash up ults back up. They're fine if they keep mid and top push. Here comes the Force. That one ward is doing so much work. They see it. T1 know it, but they're too many in. So T1 is still walking into a face check here. Look at the Sylas. Oh, Sylas backed off. Yes, Sejuani ult on the side. Gumayushi no cleanse. Boy, watch out for the back. He's going behind him. It hit onto Guma. Insta one shot. What a positioning by Knight. Now the Baron Force again, here it comes. Now they're going to have to 4v5 a Baron. Look at On, he's sneaking around the side now, but Zeus is going to jump the wall. I think he knows the Rel is here. They're too late for the steal. Owner's going to go down here. Flashes in, doesn't get the Baron. Zeus isn't close to Mega. Skarner ult on 3. This is a whitewash! Arrow gets flashed away from. This is a stomp from BLG. What an insane performance from them in game 1. This is a big game. The Skarner is a problem. The Ashe is a problem. Now, don't forget, in the series against Gen G, they lost with Caitlyn Braum Kindred, and it looked terrible. I'm surprised T1 run Caitlyn Braum again, though. When Ashe is open, they're going to have to fix their prios, go back blue side and look for more prio on the Ashe, or more prio on the Zyra Khan. This game is done. It's a Dragon. And this game is done. What a position from Knight is crazy. He gets the chain as well. They don't block the ult or the chain. It's chef's kiss. What more could you want from a play like this? Oh my god, he ulted his ult. Solo kill! Knight is popping off. Unbelievable. What did I say, chat, when we were doing the World's Finals analysis yesterday? I said, I think the T1 on blue side should ban Jax, Sylas, and Skarner probably. And then have high prio on Ashe, Kalista, whatever. Because this is the problem. Knight Sylas is insane, and he can play it into Yone. Shun Skarner's early game is so strong. I think they're going to swap it up here, T1. Oh, the arrow into Guma. Bang! It's again! Into the Skarner ult! This is a 27-minute game! Shun's fine. Faker's respawning. Knight has the Gnar ult with flash. One tower down. Look at Knight with the ult on Gnar. 2 towers down. Chain doesn't connect. Oh, big ult! There it is! Wow, 27-minute win from BLG. I think T1 made mistakes in this game, but they need to fix this draft. That Sylas is a problem. That Skarner is a problem. The Yone just isn't it. I think T1 will go back blue side and do a different draft on bans. Wow, I think the Kai'Sa ban is so useless. What is the point? I don't understand it. They're banning Kai'Sa and giving them Ashe. If you play Xayah into Kai'Sa, it makes sense, but you can't play Xayah into Ashe. There we go. This is all I want to know. They banned Yone on blue side. They banned Yone on blue side. That is a sting. That is a big sting. Skarner ban from BLG. Now the Ashe prio and the Vi prio goes up very high. They could do the Kai'Sa ban now if they want to. Or the Sylas ban. They could ban Ashe. They could ban Rumble. They ban Varus. They're putting way more prio on bot lane. So the problem they have here, T1, is if they do first pick Ashe, they are losing. They should ban Ashe here, BLG, I think. If you give them Ashe and play Kalista into it, it's not the best. Actually, but then they get Kalista for free. What do you play into Kalista? They probably have to play like Ezreal or something, right? Take away the Vi. So Ashe. They're going to pick Kalista with Ashe open? Are they mental? They can get Ashe Rumble. Oh my god, this is going to be hard. I mean, they get Kalista Renata though. They will get Kalista Renata. But I can see like an Ashe Rumble Ahri comp coming out into this Kalista. They could even go Poppy, jungle Poppy support flex. I think if the BLG denies the Renata here, T1 will go Nico.
A strong possibility.
Ashe Rumble, yeah. Insanely OP. So what do they do here? Renata Gnar? I'm a bit scared of Knights playing Ahri or Ahri on 3. Actually, Gnar blind is so hard. This is the problem. Because of Sylas, they take the Sylas. Okay, so they're dropping Zeus, but they're denying the Sylas. If they blind the Gnar, then they get Sylas on 3 here, BLG, and it's a horror.
Always look towards
So
the
he
arrow.
has the Sylas. Oh, is he going to go Galio into it? No way.
Okay, so exactly.
Yeah,
Are
it
we
could
in
be a
for
Kindred game for
shooting
sure if they go
Kindred? Oh, he
Galio.
just keeps getting Skarner.
But I doubt they're going... Wow, they are going Galio. I guess it's a flex, but not that much of a flex. They're going Galio, so I think Kindred ban for T1 is a must. Kindred ban for sure. I think Rakan... Do I think Rakan ban? I think On's Rakan is one of his best champs, and it does give them a lot of engage. I like the swap up of taking the Sylas. God, that trophy is glowing. They still ban the Gnar. Yeah, makes sense, obviously, because the Sylas is denied. What else could you ban here? What's a jungler that's annoying or a top laner? You could take a Cassante ban or a Camille ban, but actually, they could go Camille on 4-5 with Sylas taking Galio ult. It does make Ash's life pretty horrendous. They take the Sejuani out, fair enough. What other AD carry junglers could play with Galio? Maybe Xin Zhao I would ban? I think Xin Zhao would be a little bit annoying. I think Rel Nico is okay. Plus Xin Zhao, I think their comp rounds out pretty good. What does T1 do here? What do? Do you take the Camille or Cassante? Is there a better AD top laner than Camille Cassante here? Maybe like Olaf? Nah, he's gonna go Ornn. He's gonna pick a tank. Wow, that is very surprising. Seeing Zeus pick a tank, I wonder if they're going Jarvan as well. Nocturne, wow. Oh my god, T1. I think Tahm Kench on 5 for BLG is pretty strong here. But it's obviously like a really hard lane. Tahm Kench into Renata is horrendous, but how do you stop the dive? We have Galio already. The Galio gets hurt by the Nocturne. The Rakan, yeah. On's Rakan. Wow, BLG's comp is fucking scary. Wow, so T1 have such heavy skirmish. They have Kalista Renata that wants to win lane and get kills in skirmish. They have Sylas Nocturne, where one wants to fight a lot and Nocturne wants to farm till 6. And then they have Ornn. Zeus is on Ornn duty in the finals. I would never have guessed that. I would never guess that he's on Ornn duty in the finals. I would favor BLG here again. I like BLG's draft a lot. They have insane engage, they have good disengage, they have insane follow-up. I think the only problem that BLG has in their comp is they have double AP solo laners. Into Sylas could be a bit tricky to play the side lanes, but also their actual engage is not that good. Like their actual engage is Rakan. It's Rakan with a Galio ult and an Ash Arrow. But against Nocturne, that's really hard to pull off. If you Ash Arrow someone, or you Rakan flash engage and Nocturne ults, it interrupts all your follow-up. So I think that interaction might be tricky for BLG to pull off a clean engage. He's picked Ornn into Rumble. And you wouldn't really want to lane swap here as T1 because you're playing Kalista Renata into Rakan. You really want to play the 2v2 bot.
They have onto the biggest stage with the entire.
Oh my god, the level 1 is insane for BLG. No flash on Renata is massive. He's going to lose flash as well here, Kuma. Elk's trying to flash the slow with the heal. Kuma's dead again! He's dead again in the exact same spot to the exact same champ in the exact same series. He dies to Ash, level 1 again. They've lost all their summoners on Kalista Renata. All of them. All the summoners are gone. They have to lane swap. Look at them. T1 has to lane swap away from Rakan with Kalista Renata because they have no summons. It's a horrendous start for T1 again. Horrendous. You're such a rat, Zeus. He got the XP though, worth, but now he cannot stay. See you later, buddy. Oh my god, Bins. It's a lane swap, so he's level 1 ganking mid. Good damage on the Faker. Wow, T1 look a little bit all over the place here. BLG look perfectly coordinated. Don't remember, in the best of 1, T1 won against BLG. Yeah, not ideal to play the split map for T1. It's not the worst because Ornn can kind of be quite tanky in the lane swap, right? And Rumble's a bit easier to dive, but Zeus is level 1. He's going to get level 2 in 1 melee, but he's quite easy to dive. He should take W, I think, second. And then he can W the Rakan W, and then maybe play E on a knock-up to try and trade 1 for 1. Here it comes. Here's the knock-up. He Ws early. He flashes early, but he gets the knock-up on the... Oh, and he's going to trade 1! There's my rat! There's my rat! Well played by Zeus. I thought he W'd too early, but he tried to W the Xin Zhao Q3. That's the power of the Ornn in the lane swap. The good news is the Ornn's pretty tanky on the tower. The bad news is you can't punish the Ash Rakan with Kalista Renata in lane. Well played by Zeus. I feel like Zeus is the only one who's really made plays for T1 this series so far, even though we're only in game 2 in the early stages, but They're overstaying to try and stop them from getting into the tower. Oh, they're TPing behind them. Handshake misses. Double knockup is free here for On. No flash. There it is. Guma's dead. Insane play by... Oh, he has to bail out, though. Wait, Guma's alive! How is that rat alive? Owner with the fear. Does he have it? The auto attack. He saves the fear. He gets Rakan W. Bean has no flash. The chain connects. Faker gets a kill. T1 get 3 in their back. They're so back. Faker TP's mid to push out this wave quick because it's a fucking horror wave. Wow, what a good save. Look at Faker. He abandons his mid wave. He could have pushed out his wave here and got a good wave state. Fuck it. Fuck the wave. Runs instantly to top. Owner, level 3 right behind them. Good timing by Faker. He saves Keria. Look at Keria. I think he's pretty fucked here if Rumble gets another E. But Faker comes in to block. Gets the kill. Owner saved the fear to get Rakan W away. And T1 answer back. Huge answer back by T1. Bin has no flash. T1 could play the dive if they want. He can die on the dive. Rakan has to cover. Yeah, Faker's really far behind in minions, but you can excuse him for it. He would never have this kill, and Keria would be dead if he would be ahead in CS right now. Grub's fight is massive. Faker's not level 6 though. He got level 6 on the wave. 1 for Owner is big. W away from Rakan means the fight is kind of over. T1 get 3 grubs. And they have Ornn Nocturne. These two champions are very powerful. Think about this, chat. The way T1's fight could work is they can Ornn ult, Nocturne ult, Ashe is up against an Ornn ult flying towards her and a Nocturne and a Rumble ult from the Sylas. Oh, they got spotted on the play. Nice movement by the Rat.
You can see On trying to dance in.
Nice knock-up onto On. The chain TC, is it enough? It's not. Nice cancel on the base. They have a level 6 Nocturne, they have a level 6 Ornn. If you stand to this tower, it's going to hurt. Is Zeus going to build mana here, or is he just going to complete his item? Now, do they call the dive? It's a hard dive. BLG are covering this perfectly. T1 don't have the info to call the dive. They spot out Knight and On now. Really good defense from BLG. Really good defense. Kalista's going to be level 6 soon. The dive's going to be even more powerful with the... She's low on mana though. I think they're going to have to back. I think T1's going to have to back here. They can't play it. They're going to have to run away. Okay, they think they can play it. I don't know, this is risky. The equalizer from Faker was... This is really risky from T1. Bin doesn't have TP for 10 seconds. I wonder if they know that. Ornn ult, Nocturne ult, gets cancelled on it. Zeus is fucked here. Flashes out. Keria repositions. Oh, big knockup by Zeus. The Galio ult's huge, but it gets interrupted. It gets interrupted. Bin's on TP's not up yet. Double kill for Guma. On's out. How the fuck did they play that? How did they play that? Is the Zin's out dead as well? Bin needs to TP now. He needs to TP now if he wants to stand a chance. Are they calling this T1? Are they ill? It's Guma's dead. Guma's dead. But it's what a play! How did they pull that off? Zeus got cancelled on the ult because of the Ashe arrow. Rumble ult was used early by Faker. They forced that so hard. Look at this Ashe arrow. Cancels Zeus. Owner goes onto Zinzal, but the fear disconnects and then a big taunt. Owner spell shields it. Knock up onto 2. Rakan W. Oh, it's the Kalista ult to interrupt from the Renata knockup. Stops the Galio ult. So T1 between towers dives them 5v4 and it works. Even though they're low mana on Kalista.
And then the repeat on
Guma's positioning here just kind of sucks. He gets the kill, but there's not much he can do there. We're really well played by T1. That's a tough dive to pull off and execute. Zeus gave up a lot of minions to make the top dive happen. Faker gave up a lot of minions to make the top play a winning play. T1 on farming on the solo lanes. They're fighting. Drake's up. T1 not in the best spot. I mean, they are in a good spot to fight this Drake, you know. Nocturne ult's up. Sylas has TP. Rumble has no TP. They could 5v4 the Dragon with Ornn ult in 10 seconds. But it looks like they're going to set up for the grubs instead. They want to make sure that... Ooh, the Rumble ult top hurts a bit. Yeah, drop the Drake, get 6 grubs. It makes sense, right? You're playing Sylas against double AP mid, top mid. Double AP solo laners. Sylas should be able to murder side lanes with 6 grubs. Now BLG have the option of crossing here and fighting. But without Rumble ult, I think they can't. Even though Kalista has no flash, they're just going to have to give this. Someone needs to catch bot. Zeus is a little bit late to bot, but Sylas is sitting top tower. Yeah, I think T1 wins this play. 6 grubs is really nasty. Galio's doing what? No damage to that tower. He gets a plate. He has no grubs. Now they're going to let Faker lane top with Guma. What the fuck is T1 doing? They're 3-man laning top for first blood tower. It's because they want to dive. But Nocturne's not there yet. They're calling the arrow. Onzaguma has the cleanse, he might have to use it a bit late. Yeah, he was just testing the waters there, just checking if they walk up. They can't get top tower, but they're funneling gold into Owner, who's hitting mid tower by himself as Nocturne. Wow, T1's not playing in bot lane. They've cleared 2 bot waves in the last 5 minutes. The pressure they're putting is nuts. They're distracting BLG. They're going for a top lane, nope, Nocturne's taking place mid. They're going for mid tower, nope, they're going to go for top tower. They're going to go for top tower, nope, they're actually going to go for bot tower in the next 30 seconds. They're using like distraction to pull BLG to different points of the map, and then by the time you overcommit on one side, Nocturne ult gets popped and you're being dove. So it's really hard for BLG to play the game. The Galio ult can't cover in darkness. Now they're going to play really hard on bot tower. And now I wonder if they use this bot pressure to try and get a mid tower. I wonder what Zeus does. Does Zeus literally push top, move mid, Faker pushes mid, moves bot, and then the point of distraction is that Zeus gets plates on mid tower. Is that what's going to happen? Carrier getting caught a bit early here. So watch the moves on the map by T1. Carrier, bro, he's a psycho. There's no TP wards behind them. Zeus is going to push another wave top, and then I think they're going to start to shift down. Carrier plays with so much confidence. I talked about this the other day. He is a psychopath on this Renata. He plays like he's a 6-side Morn. He has Kalista ults granted, but they can burn that pretty easily if they wanted to. I think they need to get Faker a base. He's sitting very close to his proto belt. But it's kind of, I think Faker is moving bot to use the rumble ult to chunk the Ashe, but they can't get this shift T1. They really want to shift down. It's not working. They might just play a Herald. They didn't get any TP wards behind them either. Now T1 has 2 options. One, base. Yeah, they're going to go Herald. So yeah, Kalista will run out mid. Sylas takes over bot. Alright, here we go. The Herald fight should be free. BLG have 2 options. Option 1, fight the Herald. Option 2, fight the Herald. There's not much else to do. There's no cross map. Knight has TP on top wave. T1's giving up so many waves. They gave up half of this mid wave to get on Herald early. Where's Faker's TP? Knight's going to be late. Whoa, T1 pulled it away. They're scared. A cross map is opening up though. Knights will start to get bot push. They could move to bot here, BLG. I don't think it's worth it though. Giving up this Herald is nightmare territory. I think they both want to take a base before they TP in here. It's just a stand down. It's kind of like the Cowboys are looking at each other with guns. Who wants to pull the trigger first? The Ashe arrow is what you need to look at. Ashe arrow into rumble ult. For T1, it's definitely a Nocturnal. Oh, On's kind of court. He'll get chunked. They need Faker on the group, I think, T1. This is too hard to crack. I think Faker needs to stop fucking around in bottom base and TP in. It's so hard for them to enter. He's TPing without basing! What? Is he mental? Why didn't he recall? Wait, this is actually a bad spot for T1. Why didn't he base? This Sylas is weak. Why didn't he's basing now? Oh, Faker made a mistake there on the TP. He should have based before he TP'd here. He's gonna call them to. Aye, Faker. Also, when you use Rakan ult, now Faker's caught. He's dead. Oh, he got knocked over the wall by Xin Zhao. Triple knock, triple hostile, triple knock. Here it is for T1 into the charm. What a monster fight by Zeus. Who was that? Who was that? The Xin Zhao ult saved Faker. How did they win that? How did they win that? Should knocked Faker back, but who got those knock-ups? It was knock-up into charm into knock-up into hostile takeover or some shit. What on earth was that? I think it must be Kalista ult. Oh, Ornn ult, Kalista ult, hostile takeover, knock-up by the Ornn flash QE. And then Faker with the charm as well. All 3 of them just murdered. They can't get anything off. Insane wombo from T1. Great team fight. That nets them the Herald. That should open up the game because they can Herald mid into Drake now, T1. And now they're going to 4-man lane bot while Sylas pushes mid, and then Ornn can TP top to cover. And then move down after TPing top to Herald mid, I guess.
They're just going to force down the dragon, immediately rotate everybody over.
The way T1 cracks these tier 1s is fucking nuts. He could TP top here, Zeus, if he wants. Nope, Faker just going to move top. Wow. They catch all waves and they get a free tower. Wow, I'd be careful here, Beam. You do not win that. I wonder if Faker bases and arrows mid from base and hits Ash. I think an arrow here onto Elk for Faker is pretty good. There it is! Here he comes! Straight into the head! Can they follow up? Faker wins that, I think, pretty hard. But Shun's coming.
Realizing it doesn't really have them
catch on bot.
Yeah, open up bot tier 2 with Herald. They still have it. How can they zone them off the tower though? They didn't use Herald. They can't really push them off the tower. Is it distraction again? Are they going to Herald mid now? Oh, it is! So they pull you bots, but I mean, Faker's really late to pushing the wave, so it's not like they're late to mid. Unless they Ornult here, it's pretty hard to do anything unless they Ornult.
And they're going for the dive.
He hits Elk. Yeah, still hard to do anything. Not bad. They have a 2-item Kalista, right? So it makes sense to just force really hard. It's a bit hard though. I think the game slows down a bit now. It's unless T1 can like hard force on Ashe in mid with Nocturne. Look at how far back Elk will stand on mid wave though. He'll stand near the tier 2. He should be safe. Knight is really hard to collapse on side as well. So I think the game might slow down. To be honest, T1's best options are A, force a Baron and B degenerates, or B, I think they can easily kill Bin. The way the game can work here is you can have top and mid push with Elk being scared on mid wave. I think Owner can free up time and just go onto Bin so they can open up a top bot tier 2. Like, I think Owner can base here, open bots, go onto Rumble and try and get a tier 2 bot. I think they can use the top pressure against BLG. It's the only really best option they have, I think. Drakes in a minute though. They can stack Drakes. But it's T1, and I've watched enough T1 to know
Step number 2
that they will force this Baron. They will force it. It's gonna happen. 100%. Whether it's now,
once again, you see T1
during the Drake spawn, or a couple minutes after the Drake spawn, it's happening. That Baron is getting forced with Kalista. And T1 are a very ballsy team. Even if you rumble them, they'll just keep hitting it. It's not like you can use spells to force them off. Oftentimes you can like throw a Ziggs ult or a rumble ult and they'll stop doing Baron. T1 will just keep hitting it.
Not quite there yet for either side.
BLG.
Oh, the flank.
Wait, who's behind them? It's Zeus!
He's got behind them here.
Oh my god, straight onto Elk! Caught on midwave!
Everyone's out to get you, Elk.
Caught on midwave. Guma, he could pop the ult here. Faker sending it. Oh my god, he's going. Maybe a bit deep here by T1. They can just turn to a free dragon here. That's the problem if you walk up as Ashe on midwave, Ornult, Nocturnal, bang! Everything lands on your head. It's really scary to play against. He has no damage onto that Galio. Now, what happened there, chat? Apart from Ashe dying and then getting push-outs and Drake. Xin Zhao has no flash, and he's playing against T1. I can tell you for a fact that they're going to start a Baron after this Renata reset and Ornn pushed out a bit bot. They're going to force on this Xin Zhao.
And then try and rely.
That'll be their best option, 100%.
Coming out from
Ooh, the arrow, he has to flash it. No, I think he's maybe dead here. Yes, Protobelt though. Nice, mega fine. The aura's crazy with Nocturnal. Alright, they have everything they need now, T1. Terminus, Kalista, bot push, they have top push. Ashe, no arrow, Xin Zhao, no flash. Let's see the magic. Oh, they're overstaying. This is a tempo trap here.
Been trading with Zeus. Quickness coming out as they look
tempo trap.
They find Faker.
But Faker takes his Xin Zhao ult, and he lives through all the damage. Ashe flashes out. Xin Zhao can't kill Faker. He has the W. Bailout. Already used. TP in. Zeus is basing. He got Bin's flash. That must be Galio. He doesn't have any damage. That's a full tank. The game's done. The game's over. Faker can maybe live here with the W. He goes back in with the E. Flashes out. Knight. Flash auto. Can't find it. Triple kill for Guma. Death Baron for T1. The Rumble ult onto the Ornn ult onto Rumble stopped Bin from being able to join this. Zeus just all-in Bin. He couldn't help them. They didn't have the damage. He took the Xin Zhao ult and knocked them back. BGB's top there. Zeus said top tier 2. That's not Faker they're going for. That's Zedo FGK they're going for. The fucking army arrives, man. Takes the Xin Zhao ult, knocks them back. Here come the boys. Zeus all-ins the Rumble off screen.
And then the turnaround and Faker crucially sticks around.
This motherfucker goes back in onto Knight. Oh, the Mikhails was gorgeous by Keria. We got a series on our hands now because this is a T1 win. I can tell you that for a fact.
The Baron buff.
This should be a solidified T1 win with their champs. Insane scaling. They should have all 6 altars after this bot tier 2 falls. A little bit far away from a Draco Incon, but I don't think BLG has the scaling to match this. Oh my god. I'm looking at everyone's items, but look at Owner and Gumayushi. Are you fucking serious? Carry a Renata, man. Unbelievable. This Renata is a big problem for BLG now.
So many siege problems.
Oh, Faker. Who flashed out there? Keria? He had Kalista.
was lost there for Carrier.
I guess Kalista's
The
bot,
damage
right?
is still being done.
Here comes the engage. Guma no sums. This could be a good fight for BLG. It's going to land on the... Does Guma die here? I think he's fine. He has bailout. Owner just solo killed Elk. It's done. BLG win in 27 minutes in game 1. T1 win in 27 minutes in game 2. It's anyone's series now. The Sylas looks like the pick of the series. Bot push looks like the picks of the series. But BLG has side selection. It's a best of 3 now. It's a best of 3 now. Both teams have put it on the table and they've shown it. Both teams have won a game in the exact same fashion. Wow. It looks very even between these teams now. It looks insanely even. I think if I was BLG in game 3 and I choose blue side, I can tell you my first ban is 100% Renata. They ban Varus on blue side, Aurora on red. There's the Ashe. I told you, they're just going to target Guma really hard on blue side. They're actually going to do Varus, Ashe, Xayah, and pick Kalista, I think, or vice versa. I think a third AD ban is fine here. Take away the Xayah, first pick the Kalista, and then he's going to have to play Jhin, and they're going to get Jhin Rumble. Maybe they play Jhin Rumble Vi or something. They take away the Skarner, so Guma has Xayah up. I wonder if they're saying we want to play Kalista into Xayah because it's a really hard winning lane. And if we get Kalista, we get Renata as well, so we don't have to ban the Renata. Do you ban Kalista here as T1 is the question, and do they first pick Xayah if that happens? I would be very surprised if a first pick Xayah happened this series, though. I wonder if Sylas is something that they're looking at, BLG. Is it really worth it, giving up that many champs? They ban the Nico, so they say take the Kalista, we're going to ban the Nico, and then we'll take away the Renata, so you have no range support with Kalista. So now what does BLG do? If you first pick Renata, you lose Kalista. If you first pick Kalista, you lose Renata, and there's no substitute for that because Nico's banned. So have the Kalista, T1 have a Renata lane ready. What is it their Renata lane though? What is that Renata lane they've got ready? And are they going to play Kalista Blitzcrank? They've just dared BLG to first pick Kalista. They have Vi right now. They have Sylas. They have Rumble. They have Jax! Of course they have Jax! Jax Renata. I mean, BLG could play a Blitzcrank game if they want. They could play a Blitzcrank game. I don't know how confident On is though. They could play Ezreal Renata, but it's fucking trash, I think. They have Rumble, they have Vi, they have Poppy, they have Sejuani, they have Sylas. What is BLG going to do? I completely forgot about the Jax. Yeah, that's why they banned the Nico. They dared them to take the Kalista. But what's the AD carry they're playing with Renata? It doesn't make sense. Xayah Renata, is that what's going to happen here? There's the Blitzcrank I was talking about. It's really playable into Renata blind. Oh, he's gone for it! Now you have to play Ezreal, I think, but Guma doesn't play Ezreal. He's going to have to stick with Xayah, or they take the Sylas here and drop AD. What do? Do you take Xayah? Do you take Vi? Do you take Sylas? Do you take Ahri? What do you drop here? Could take Sejuani as well. Do you take Poppy or something? Yeah, they take the Sylas. Okay, so they're going to drop AD. They're going to tank Xayah ban. They might tank a Jhin ban as well here. And then what do you play? MF Renata? Vayne is really hard to play. Oh, it's Draven. You got to ban Draven. They're going to play Draven Renata. Of course they are. Yeah, you got to ban the Draven. I think BLG Draven ban and BLG... the Renata is really losing pairings though. Kalista's down, Ashe is down, Varus is down, Draven will get banned here as well, I wonder. I wonder if they'll play something like Sivir. They banned Sejuani. Why aren't they banning Draven? Maybe they're daring him. Okay, I was going to say Jesus. So they're running out of ADs with Renata. What is it? What is their AD? They can take the Vi, that's fine. I'm a bit worried about Vex here. This is where I think BLG can play the Vex if they do this. Jax, Sylas, Vi. I think Vex, Xin Zhao, or something along those lines is fucking scary to play against here if you're T1. Oh, Kindred Galio Slam, also very strong. It's Xayah, isn't it? It's Xayah. We've got Kalista Blitzcrank into Xayah Renata. That is absolutely unlaneable for Xayah Renata, I think, because of the amount of kill pressure they've got. Vi into Kindred, a bit of a tricky jungle matchup, especially given the fact that they have Kindred Galio. And Rumble's overall fine for follow-up this series, but Jax will be the side lane. I favor BLG. I think BLG have a lot of skirmish, a lot of follow-up. The Nocturne's not there anymore to deny the engage. And I don't think they have the dive that Xayah wants to play against. They don't really really have insane diving champs. Rumble ult is annoying. Blitzcrank hook is annoying. Kindred's annoying. I don't think Xayah is up against something like Vi where she can ult or a Jarvan. I really think that she's being picked, but she's not in her best state. Interesting way of dissecting the draft from both sides. I wonder what Guma would have played if they banned Xayah Draven and they didn't go for the Sejuani ban. I think that Sejuani ban was a little odd. Sylas Sejuani, sure, but he has Vi still. I think if they double committed bans, they could have fucked T1 pretty hard. But it's good to spread out your options and not take risks, so take away the Sejuani, deny Sejuani Sylas. If they play Vi, you're playing Kindred Galio anyway, so you set that trap. I think BLG win mid 2v2, they win bot 2v2 if they have jungle hovering to their side. I think Kindred wins against Vi early if she gets her full clear off, and I think top matchup, Rumble can get the push, level 2, level 3. I think T1 needs a pretty solid game. Lane swap is definitely a good start, avoids both side lanes getting pushed in. Lane swap, so yeah, no surprise there. Now, is Kalista going to base and run top? Look at Kalista. Look at Rumble Kalista. Are they going to read it? They're reading it. BLG is playing a game of poker. They're saying, we think you're going to swap. And T1 is saying, we think you're going to think we're going to swap. And we're going to go bot. So look at T1. They hover top side, they think, fuck, we should swap. But then they think, well, what if we swap and then they match our swap? And they say to themselves, well, what if we just go bot? And if they swap into us, they're going to look like idiots. So T1 have pulled it off. They've got themselves the lane swap. It's a 50-50 gamble. The ward on blue buff helps a bit, but it didn't spot anyone. So T1 got the swap which they wanted. They didn't overthink it. They just said, you know what, we think you think we're going to swap, so yeah, we're not going to swap. So it worked. Pretty good for T1. At least Guma usually didn't die level 1. Now they need to execute the dive onto Bin. They're stacking the wave well. Vi will get level 3. And now I wonder if Vi skips her wolves and runs down here. They need to push this Rumble off the tower. Actually, on his basing. Oh, on cancel his recall. So BLG have two options. Option 1, Blitzcrank base, run bot, cover the Rumble. Option 2, Blitzcrank stay top, Kindred come top, Galio come top, dive the Jax. Vi's not on her way yet though, so I'm a bit worried for T1 in this iteration. Looks like Zeus is fine as well. No one's going to dive each other. The biggest threat that BLG have in this early game is they have Kalista Blitzcrank into Renata, which is essentially one hook, one kill, literally. Mid push for Galio looks pretty insane. I'm surprised T1 didn't run top here and just like swap the swap. I guess they're fine matching now. Okay, so T1 call the match and instantly they're already under threat. There goes the heal from Kalista on saved ignite. Guardian's down as well. This is why I think maybe they should have just swapped again. But it looks like they're fine laning. Let's see if they can cook. Because Owner's camps are top side. The Kindred Marc spawned on top crab, of course, but Owner's going to be able to yoink it real quick, I think. Maybe. Yeah, he is. Is he going to get out though? Shouldn't flashes get the slow. If he flashes out, he's going to a Galio taunt, so he's going to go up. Can he get the Q? Q's up in 1 second. Q's flash. Triple flash for first blood. Pretty solid for BLG. Really solid. Triple flash for it. Shun's going to get his Raptor respawn as well. Now, look at how far back they have to play. Once this wave dies and the wave crashes, 1 hook, 1 kill. Or 1 hook, 1 flash. Kindred still... Actually, she got 1 stack there, Kindred, so I'm guessing she had to stack onto Vi. Grubs are up in 35 seconds. Does BLG base and run top? Looks like that's the call. T1's going to do the same thing. Jax moves out bot. Yeah, the triple flash being down is good for T1, but T1 won't have a level 6 Vi for this Grubs fight. So I don't think the flashes being down is going to hurt them that much. Might sound crazy to say that, but I actually don't think it matters that they have no flashes. Rumble might get 6 on top wave in time as well. Ooh, Faker. Flash knock up from Blitz. There it is. Into the ignite. Into the hook. Into the chain CC. Easy kill for On. Owner's going to get 1 grub here. He needs to Q out quick. Does he have Q? Yeah. He Qs out. So BLG going to get 2 grubs. And yeah, easy kill for BLG on midwave. Not even a level 6 blitz, just flash, knock, hook, change CC dead. Kindred has 2 stacks now. She needs 4. 4's the magic number for Kindred. No level 6 Vi still. That's really where T1's can come online. If they can get like Galio ult on Sylas, Vi ult, they can really slam down onto Kalista. The problem is the Kindred ult is going to stop a lot of that. I think they trapped Owner into picking Vi in this draft. Zeus has TP. It looks like he's losing versus Knight. Is Galio just OP or what? How OP is this Galio champ? Easy Dragon as well. Every objective is going to BLG. T1's bleeding out a bit. The Vi Xayah. It's a bit... Vi's ulting into Kindred Galio. Kalista ult as well. And Xayah's fighting into these fucking champs. It's hard.
situation.
Faker's going to have to pull a lot of weight this game. Yeah, the ideal situation, the biggest strength T1 has is Jax. If Jax can get to 2 or 3 items, he should win both sides against both Galio and Rumble. But how do you get to that spot if you're bleeding dragons, right? That side lane pressure doesn't really exist if you're forced into dragon fights. They're going to need to steal somehow 2 grubs away from BLG. I wonder if, do you think T1 overcooked the draft a bit? They were like, we're not going to ban Kalista, we're going to ban Nico, so we can play Renata, and then, I don't know what AD we're going to pick, but we're going to pick it on 5. This Kalista looks a bit strong, but it's obviously like, I think, is it Q-Max Kalista with lethality? She's only going to get mid-push for now. The Xayah will outscale.
Makes a lot of sense.
T1 need time, basically. Slow it down a bit, farm it up. Get first item on Sylas, get first item on Vi, Sun and Sky, all that good stuff.
Both the teams just willing to put
This Galio is so OP. I can't believe this champ. One hook, one kill, man. Who walks up on T1 to tank the hook? You have a Vi, which is a bruiser. You have Renata, Xayah. I mean, Sylas can't tank it either. Walking it, like, look at the map state. Look at the minimap. Look at where the Blitzcrank is. Anyone that walks in this area next to Kalista is hooked and dead. Oh my god, Bean's ult was... I guess he got the wave, but I think maybe he should have just saved that. Here comes Kinderegg as well. I think Zeus is just dead. Faker needs to TP in, but he's basing first. Trying to go onto Elk though. The Vile throw. They blundered the fight onto Elk. Easy kill for BLG. Faker can't really TP in, but he TP'd in to try and get... Oh, flash hook. Oh, Faker takes the Blitzcrank ult, but he's going to get Galio ulted. It's so hard. The flash protoball is good. The heal. Bean over the wall. Flash taunt by Knight doesn't hit. Carrier has no sums. Carrier is going to die here. Faker's cosplaying as Spider-Man. I think Faker's going to have to execute here. He can try and recall, but if Galio Qs that bush...
Beautifully done there.
Tagged. Yeah, he's dead. Oh, he didn't get tagged. He actually cancelled his recall to exit.
Ooh!
Ooh!
Oh, but he didn't spot him. He doesn't actually know if
Knight has no idea.
He's fishing for him. He's hunting him on his...
Oh, he knows he's there! The taunt misses. He didn't get tagged still. He's got to execute quick. I think he got tagged by the Galio Q earlier. That's why he's not executing. Wow, Faker dies in the long play. He must have got tagged by the Galio Q in the bush on the first blind one. Yeah, BLG's comp is going to run this game now. The Blitzcrank threat is so insane. I think the Blitzcrank into Renata was one thing, but for me the big thing was the Kindred Galio into Sylas Vi. That was just chef's kiss from BLG in draft. How do you kill Kindred with Sylas Vi? Galio ult on Kindred, and then when she lives because of the knock-up from Galio, she Kindred ults. And then you have no gas left. Also, I think both these teams are so insane in snowballing. I think BLG is going to keep going at full pace here. 5 grubs, they're going to get Herald, they're going to get Drake. T1 can't fight shit. BLG can move to any side they want and they own it. They can't do anything here, T1. Look at Shun playing like a psycho. He has Kindred ult, his team's on the way, he has mid-push, Blitzcrank's on the way. Are they going to dive this? Rumble ult is pretty bad. Hook misses, they got to call this off. Herald's on up for 30 seconds. Oh, Shun's thinking about it. The only way T1 can really win fights is if BLG overcommit. And this is a good spot to punish that. BLG needs to be a bit careful, just hit top tower, looks like they're going to go for it. Sylas is pushing bot with no TP, so they always have a numbers advantage on the top side of the map. Zeus TPs bots to hit the tower with Faker, makes sense. But they're going to lose top tier 2 now. They have grubs, they have Kindred. He's trying to hostile takeover to stop the wave. And I guess you don't get tower aggro if you're hostile takeover because you hit an ally. Right? It's not like the tower gives a fuck. T1 traded tower. Bot tower is very low as well. They almost traded 2. Oh, just missed. Just missed on the back end of the queue. And T1 get a Drake. So T1 actually traded back pretty well there. They lost 2 towers, they almost got 2 towers in response, and they got Drake for Herald, even though they were under threat, right? With no mid-push. I think T1 traded pretty well there. T1 needs so much time, man. They need 3 items on everyone, and then they can start to fight a bit. But I mean, look at Zeus' item. He's nowhere near a Triforce. This Sylas is broke. The Xayah doesn't even have Essence Reaver yet. It's also broke. Herald's pretty broke. Trying to go for bot tier 1 here as well. They're doing exactly what T1 did with the grubs advantage. They just put 4 4 or 5 people on one lane, and they just run in that lane while the other side's being pushed. They take the tower, and then worst case they can TP to cover, or one solo laner can mid the top cover. So here, Knight could TP top right now if he wants to. But Jax is so slow without grubs. Rumble can push mid and move top, and they have Herald anyway. They don't even cover. It's crazy. The way grubs work for macro is you just send it on one lane. They just send it on one lane. And I think Rumble, is he going to rock up the top in time? No, he's just holding mid so they can move mid afterwards. So they lose top tier 1, but they get 2 bot towers. And now they could go mid, but it looks like they're basing. Alright, Zeus has hit a decent point. Yeah, T1 kind of needs to get this bot tier 1, but I don't think BLG will give it to them. I mean, BLG is just playing the macro game. T1 can't take a fight. Look at this TP ward BLG have in the brush on the far right of bot lane. They could Rumble ult here if they want. Yeah, it's easy, no? Push them back a bit, see if they give up the tower. Threaten the hook, hit the tower in their face, hook Guma. Silence knock up, force Silas ult. Oh, it was Galio ult actually, it was the real one. Oh, big knock up. This is what T1 kind of need, but it's not really working. They got 1 though. T1 need this to happen, they need them to overdive, because if they all overdive, Kindred can't cover them. They get the tower, but it's 1 for 1. The ult Guma is always good, Xayah getting gold is nice, but they lost the tower, which was the objective, right? And Jun's going to get the stack, which is his 4th stack. They really need to stop this T1, but it looks like it's gone. There's the 4 stacks on Kindred. Trailblazer, Blitzcrank as well. Yeah, hostile takeover. Kalista ult saves on. On goes in and knocks him up, flashes out, but Knight's way too deep here and dies, right? Galio ult goes out for Faker, otherwise he's going to have to flash. So fair enough, pretty good. They had no CC left. I guess that's pretty true. With BLG, if Galio dies, they lack a lot of CC. Galio is their main tank, main CC, main frontline guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he provides so much space for the Kalista Kindred double AD carry. But if Galio dies, it's definitely T1 can open up the fight. Slow it down, get Guma items, and he should be able to shred people. It's very hard for Galio if Xayah is really far ahead, but the face check is the problem. You can't really see it as a spectator, but like T1 don't see anything in this bot side river. They see nothing. And walking into that darkness is such a gamble. You walk up, you walk back, you walk up, you hope they hook when you walk back. Faker tries to push 1 bot wave out, and he's just dead. He's going to try and rumble the next wave, but he's going to be way too late. He's just going to die. Yeah, he got it, but it's not enough. It doesn't even matter. They're going for Drake. There's no tier 2. Just caught on side. That's exactly what happens, right? You don't have vision, you flip it. I'm going to push out this wave. If they're here, I'm dead. It sucks. That's just the way you have to play the game sometimes. You just have to take a risk. Otherwise, you just end up falling so far behind. And a good team will always punish that risk. Nice play by BLG. It's so hard for Xayah and Renata to push this mid wave. I guess BLG, their Baron is also pretty quick, but they do have Lethality Kalista, which isn't like the fastest, you know? It's funny how BLG, Eloquent Lethality, I guess he doesn't really hit that many targets, right? They're all pretty squishy, or like not that tanky, so may as well just go Lethality and just Halo Blades, auto QE and just one-shot someone. Maybe the on-hit's not worth it against Jax. I guess the Q poke on Xayah is also quite nice in lane and stuff. No one mid-waves. There's the IE on Guma. Alright, so Guma's pretty strong. But Guma needs about 10 seconds of uptime to kill everyone. He's not going to get that. The problem is, the way Guma's fighting works, right, no one's diving on him. So Xayah can't really... She doesn't really have that long range. It's really good if people dive on you if you're Xayah. But what he's up against is like Rumble ults on his head, Blitzcrank threatening a hook, maybe he has to ult the hook. Kalista ult knock up, maybe he has to ult that. Kindred's hitting him, Kalista's hitting him. The best target for Guma is Galio, right? Oh my god, they're all-inning a play. I wonder if Knight can ult out here. This is it, this is everything for T1. They're all-inning the whole game onto this Galio. If they can kill the Galio, they don't have any CC. The Renata ult's pretty good on the timing of the TP, but it's only a Rumble. Ult onto Rumble, where's the damage? Where's the damage? Knockup's good, but they don't have any damage. No one's dying. Guma's not there. Guma's not there. They don't have damage. Guma's the one who kills Galio. He has to ult the hook here, maybe. Oh, the ult's the flash. Now he has to flash into the pit. Oh, he's fucking dead. Guma's dead. There's nothing you can do. This game is gone. It's way too far gone. They all in a play top, but they don't have the Xayah. She's way too far away, and as much as you have 3v2s and 4v2s for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, whatever it is, 15 seconds, you don't have damage. This Silas is fucking 1.5 items. This should be an easy win for BLG. All they have to do now is reset and open it through mid. Rumble ult on the waves. And the games are stomps, that's it. But I feel like as much as they're stomps, the way they play the game with grubs is so interesting. It looks like
here's another look at it. As you
enemy
say,
team gets grubs in a head.
They
Stack in one lane and push. They A, push faster than you, B, win the team fight against you as well. So what do? You just fall behind. It feels really hard to play against. Like, if you're insanely good teams, there's not much you can do to stop them. Yeah, insane game by BLG. It's crazy. Both these teams snowballing is fucking perfect. Actually, like, world-class perfect. I mean, obviously it's the finals of Worlds, right? But they just don't make mistakes. Here they go, open mids. They have Rumble ult as well. They have Galio ult to cover if T1 engage. BLG's draft is so powerful. Blitzcrank can threaten a hook whenever he wants on anyone.
The play if it does occur.
Kalista doesn't have that much attack speed, but she has steel caps.
An avenue to approach.
Top inhib down, mid inhib should fall as well. They have a bot wave coming in.
Quite connect. Knight though doesn't
Up into
have
mid
a
wave.
wave
Did
in the
Guma
mid
just
lane.
get it,
Could
or
go across
what?
towards
Did he get it
bot.
quick?
The next wave's still about 20 seconds away from crashing into that mid lane.
Oh, he Kalista
Here with
ulted
a tower,
Owner.
and here's the engage. Knight locked up,
But he
trying
missed the
just
Q.
punch away, but once again,
And
T1
Guma's
are
damage
engaging on
just
the
isn't
tankiest
really
member
there.
of
Owner's going to have to
BLG,
Q out.
and they can't find
Nice
anything
try,
with it.
but
That's a
yeah.
base call to use.
I mean, this Galio's too
That's a
tanky. He has
hostile
Zhonya's as
takeover
well, level
invested
16.
as well from
There goes
Carrier
mid
and
tier 3.
BLG.
There goes mid
Shrugging it
inhib.
off. Yeah.
One hook hits, T1's going to lose the game. I think Owner maybe should have cheated this bot wave here while they showed 5-man mid, but he didn't do it. So now they have a bot wave to play on. I wouldn't be surprised if BLG send it on this bot wave. Oh, they do have one more wave they could work with, but I don't mind the Galio flash taunt or a Rumble ult here somewhere onto Carrier. Ah, TP from Zeus. Galio gets onto the Renata. Shun has Kindred ult, so he can buy loads of time. He has Galio ult as well, so the dive doesn't do anything. Carrier, no flash, is dead. Zeus is fighting Bean, but he's just going to die here. Gets the Q onto Elkins, pops Zhonja. Oh, Guma flashed in, he just full sent it. Hook timing wasn't the best. Zeus might go down. It's a 3v3. Very hard to play though. Guma's kind of out of gas. He doesn't have flash or ult. Not bad to go 2 for 2 there, to be honest, but you did just lose triple inhib and they're going to be on soul points, so still really losing game state. Really losing. They're going to lose soul points. I mean, when you're down triple inhib and you have Sylas Vi, you don't have any wave clear. Saya is going to have to carry all the wave clear.
Oh, that was quite nice.
And they're just going to herd the waves in, Rumble ults you, and you're all going to die. So I think 2 minutes, the game's over. There they go, herd the waves in, toss a Rumble ult, game's over. It's another 27-minute win. They will win in the 27 minutes, I think. Maybe they need another minute, but I still think it's fine.
BLG are forcing T1 to make their final stand in this game. Owner goes in with a bolt break.
Oh, nice engage actually by T1, but they're all dead instantly. Kalista got out. There's Rumble ult, there's GG. Another 27 minutes win! Another 27 minutes win! Is it a pentakill for Elk? Nah, Zeus dies to bin. Another 27 minutes win, can you believe it? 3 stomps in a row. Wow, 3 stomps in a row? Come on, game 4's gotta be good, right? Game 4's gotta be good. These games are just so one-sided. The second one team wins the Grubs fight, they just run the whole game. They overload numbers on one side and they out-push you, so they just naturally get ahead. How do you play against this? How do you play against it? Feels impossible, no? This Kindred Galio is scary if you're playing Vi. Yeah, the Sejuani ban was actually clutch, no joke. The Sejuani ban was so clutch. Here we go, Jack's ban on blue side for T1. Are they going to ban the Yone on blue side again? It looked like it worked for them. They are. So, Aurora ban already. They have got a Vi ban freed up. Skarner ban for there it is for BLG. They have got a Vi ban freed up now, T1. What do they ban last? Are they going to change anything up? Sylas is definitely one of the picks of the series. Varus is taken away, mainly for the Ashe first pick, or Kalista first pick. Now BLG, do you ban Kalista? You do, so Ashe first pick makes sense for T1, or you go for something like Vi. They're going to take the Ashe T1, makes sense. They're going to get Ashe Renata. Is BLG going to take the Renata? I wonder if we'll see a Knight Ahri here. Rumble would make sense, or Gnar. Ooh, the Gnar is... that's a bit risky for BLG actually, now that I think about it. I think Sylas, they could just go Renata Sylas. I wouldn't mind Renata Sylas. You can take away Kindred, you can take away Galio. They might pick Leona on 3 as well, which is pretty good for Sylas too. It's either that or you take the Vi. Ashe Renata Vi was a big reason why T1 won against Gen.G. Their pick comp is exactly what they like. The only worry I have is if they blind Sylas on 3, there might be a Smolder pick by BLG. So I think taking the Vi is the best option.
Bin
Be
will
careful of
happy with any
Sylas.
of those matchups.
They're going to play Smolder Ziggs, or they're going to play Tristana Ziggs as well. Kind of rough. Good pick comp. It's what they used against Gen G. It's what they won against Gen. Oh, they took the Sylas. Oh, I'm scared of a Smolder Tristana on 3 here. Or, I mean, Ahri I'm not too afraid of, but the Smolder is what scares me.
Towards their mid here.
I told you, the Smolder Ziggs. The Smolder Ziggs wave clear, it's a bait. They should have taken the Vi. Now the Vi is going to get banned and the lockdown on Smolder has disappeared. That's a problem. Yeah, there's the Vi ban. Oh, I think T1 fell into the trap. BLG's trap was very obvious. Hey, we're going to blind Gnar. Ooh, it would be a shame if we played against Sylas with Gnar ult. Oopsie. Blind Sylas. Okay, there's our Smolder. Enjoy. And Vi's banned. And you got Renata Sylas, but with no Vi, no pick. It's like, it's really frustrating, I think.
I mean, it makes sense.
Vi Nocturne. What do they have left, T1? They need champs that can either win the front to back, which is extremely hard against Smolder Ziggs, or champs that can dive onto the Ziggs. It might have to be Sylas Sejuani, but what happens if BLG take the Sejuani on 4? What's the dive? What's the dive? What is it? Jarvan's shit? I mean, Camille Sejuani would be great. I think Camille is a really good champ for T1 right now. Camille Zyra? No. Camille Sejuani, the Sejuani's gone. Is it Ivern Camille or Maokai Camille? I think it is. I think Maokai Camille, Ivern Camille is their best bet. I don't think there's any other options. They could go Renekton, but I don't like Renekton here. It's just fucking losing, isn't it? I think it's Maokai Camille. Kennen could work as well. Rumble what though? Rumble what? Wukong? Okay, I see it, but Owner's Wukong. How many times has Owner played Wukong? I was doing the draft prank yesterday and I said Wukong could be a pick, but Owner doesn't really play Wukong. Or am I crazy? Let me check. He's going Poppy. He's scared of Rakan on 5. But why Rumble then? Where's the setup? That's definitely an Owner pick, but where's the setup for the Rumble? The Poppy doesn't really provide it. What's the plan then for T1? It's pick comp, isn't it? But BLG is just going to clear waves and scale. They're just not going to fight. They might give up quite a few grubs though, but they're going to stall. They're just going to slow it down and farm up. T1 really needs to just fucking smash a hammer through the window, but it's a bit difficult against those champs. Sylas has some pretty decent ults for engage though. Like Sejuani Gnar is pretty good, and taking Smolder ult to wave clear is also pretty good. Yeah, I think BLG is in a great spot because think about it this way. BLG is 2-1 up. They have Smolder Ziggs which can stall the game for 40 minutes. And T1 has early to mid game champs that have to make picks or force fights. And they're down match points against infinite scaling almost. It's so hard. They have a lot of pressure on them here. They need some magic.
We talked a lot about the weight of expectation, the weight of the crown.
They need some magic here, T1.
In this moment, that is
they need some big magic. This could be Zedo FGK's last game together ever. Zedo FGK, let's see it. You got a fucking tough task here. The lane swap's coming out. T1 haven't showed yet. So BLG managed to avoid the swap, which is good, but yeah, I don't know if this is good for T1 to get. I mean, Gumayushi carry is going to have to solo carry this game. Is Zeus just a sitting duck here? What happens in bot? Is he just dead? Keria is going to have to base and run bots, but he's not recalling. He's recalling now. He's really late on the recall, I think, though. Can they crash the third wave and dive him before Keria rocks up? Oh, little rat. No, my rat Zeus. Keria needs to get here quick. Keria's running. I think he might be too late, though. I think Zeus is just done here. Maybe he can get level 2. He needs one more minion after this melee. He needs one more minion, he's level 2. He can maybe take W and flash towards the side. He took Q. Flash the W, not bad. Oh, dodge the Q. Oh, Keria's here. Flash heal. Bail out. Sejuani didn't get pushed off. He dodged everything. Get the wave. Watch out for Rakan W. It's up again soon. My rat. Yeah, that dive was pretty easy. They have Sejuani Rakan, right? It's like, it's pretty solid dive, champs. So they give first blood over to Ziggs, and now Bean can TP top if he wants to. He's a little bit concerned about Poppy, but
I mean, in terms of XP,
looks like he's going to run and just play it safe.
Well,
Bean he's leveled down and he lost his flash, but Zeus died, which sucks, right? It doesn't matter. The first blood's not that big of a deal. The main thing that people need to pay attention to is the grub spawn. I think that's obviously where a lot of the snowballing factor comes through. Yeah, Knight doesn't have that many stacks. It's only 4 minutes though, right? So it doesn't really matter.
himself.
pushing the wave. Hey, they're going to dive B.
That top lane to
Faker. He
forced
wants
away,
level 5.
150 HP on him.
No flash on Bean. Could get the Q here. Handshake deal.
Bin jumps
No.
away.
To the bottom side.
Oh, the
once
re-dive
again.
onto Rad.
Dive o'clock, the grand entrance goes down. Zeus is overheated.
Leveled up. Still dead.
And he's sent packing.
This lane swap is not going well for T1. I mean, what is essentially happening here, and you might think this is really bad for T1, but let me actually stop you right there. Zeus is 2 levels up, and he is 300 gold up on Gnar. So as much as he's died twice, he's getting a lot of resources, and Bin's giving up those resources. So if Bin stayed on the top tower, T1 would dive him. But because he's giving up, he's actually 1 CS right now, level 2, kind of useless. But Zeus is a bit stronger, but he's still kind of useless. So Zeus is trying to get his way into the game, but he's dying for it.
Jungle camps here.
So it's not game over for T1, but obviously they need to stop. They need to stop dying. So now top wave bounces and Ziggs runs top. Oh my god. I think he lives maybe. Nah, he's fucking dead. Oh my god, he really is the shy. Oh my god, he really is the shy.
Is going to go back to the fountain again.
Get the cannon, get the cannon! Get the cannon, he got the cannon! Oh, level 5!
In the ground by BLG.
Oh my god, he's such a rat.
And I mean,
He's literally, bro, he's the shy. Oh my god. Come on, go on, drop the 4-bomb. Some grubs already for T1 cooking. Faker needs those honey fruits.
Passes through mid,
But obviously Sejuani showed bot, so again, Zeus dies. But even though Gnar got a kill, he's still up gold. He's still up a level, and T1 got 3 grubs for it. So I know it looks bad, and I'm not trying to be Zeus's lawyer here, but they're not really getting much from these kills, other than like maybe, I don't know, nothing. Look at Zeus, he's almost level 6. He's 300 gold up on Gnar. And they got 3 grubs. So I know he's inting, but like, the way Zeus is playing, other than the first, like the 3rd death, the way he's playing is like, Sejuani's top side, right? Grubs are up. Pushes bot. Sejuani's bot, I'm dead, you can get grubs. That's kind of what's happening. So it's like, it's bad, right? Don't get me wrong. But it's not like the game's over, right? He's 0-3, but he's still quite ususeful. Could Smolder the next wave, heal himself up as well. Guma just runs at the Ziggs, stops him from entering the tower. One's going to hold the wave, so Keria and Guma can't proxy, but the minions are running past him. So he can't. Oh my god, this guy's not allowed to enter apparently. Jesus, look at this, Sejuani's on Gromp, they can see him. And then T1 get Drake, right? So these kills onto Zeus haven't netted much. Gumayushi's pretty much recovered in the 2v2. And T1 have 3 grubs and a Drake. The way this game will work now is the next grub fight will be very important. If T1 can get 6 grubs, they can start to progress the game even though the Rumbles died 3 times. They're playing so aggressive, they're like daring BLG to try and stop them. Oh, flashy! Oh, Owner played a game of chicken there with Knight. If I flash to E, you flash it. But if I run at you with W, are you going to panic? What if you don't flash it in time? You're dead. So, yeah, nice. Ooh, Faker. Dead. Maybe dead. Oh, the W. Oh, doesn't even have to flash. Mega chill. Why did Owner go in? He has W though, in a sec. Faker has base, but he has no TP. Grubs are in 130. Fine. No flash Smolder, no ult Sejuani. They lose top crab. T1's recovered pretty well. It doesn't look like it on the gold, but they're in a fine spot. Losing some top camps hurts, but 1 minute on the grubs, that's really where it is at. The grubs is where it's at. Silas steals Smolder's ult. Whose bump does he call?
The equalizer, you have
calls Smolder's bump. Oh, he expected him to backstep. Faker
Faker
predicted that he would backstep there.
He
can take the Ziggs ult though, maybe cook him. He's dead though. W. Oh, solo kill for Faker onto Ziggs. And no flash Ziggs. That's good gold injection into Silas. Well played. He just ults him to force his flash. Yeah, T1 need these grubs now. Faker might have to base TP in and they take the grub fight without Silas ult. But he might die though. Ah, shouldn't on a pink. So Faker bases, Elk TP's top, BLG get top push, but Keria gets 6 on midwave. He's a bit down in XP because he was funneling Guma. Guma's game state isn't the best. A base here for Guma would be ideal, but he's not allowed to now. Can T1 fight these grubs? Keria. Maybe he can live. He has the heal. Hostile takeover as well. That's 2 big ultimates out of BLG. And Guma still has arrow, but he doesn't have mana for it. Keria needs to reset. Faker pushes out top. Elk's basing for first item. Guma needs to base too. Whoever starts these grubs kind of loses misses right now. Yeah, he can't start these grubs, I think, Owner. Or maybe he can. He just said, I'm starting these grubs and you're fucking backing off, bitch. He got on flash because he can't W out. My god. Guma's not basing. Jesus, they're just sending it. 4 grubs is already big. They're going to get 6, and they should be in time for Drake as well. Arrow misses, and Guma catches top, so 6 grubs for T1. Solo kill onto Ziggs.
Even though BLG
Guma does need a base soon, though. Owner's on Grump. Shun's on Grump, sorry.
Kind of important to get the
Easy secure. Wow, okay. T1 have good resources. They've given up a bit of gold, but they have a lot of resources and objectives. 1 minute on Drake. Look at Bin, level 8, about to hit level 9. Zeus is level 9, quite close to level 10. So Zeus has been dove 3 times, but because he got so many minions and XP on the dive, he's pretty far ahead of the Gnar. This Gnar doesn't win. Drake in 30 seconds. It's a bit of a weird one. I think Zeus might have to base, run out top, take over top from Faker. Faker bases, runs out bot, takes over bot from Zeus. They swap the solo lanes and then they can fight their Drake. Or they keep the same situation and they drop the Drake. I think fighting Drake here is kind of hard. Oh, W'd him. Is he dead? Oh, Owner's dead. Flash is good, Locket saves him. They don't have Rumble ult, otherwise he would die. Keria is in a very dangerous position. Ziggs ult misses. Arrow misses too. Zeus has flash. He can play this a bit. Owner has the W. I'm not sure where Owner's going though. The hostile takeover with the bailout. Looks like he's trying to commit onto Elk. He does get the Elk down. Maybe he gets the reset. Owner's alive! Owner's alive! Where's the handshake? Guma can't finish Shun. But Owner survived and they got the kill onto Elk. Oh, Keria sends it! Keria sends it! On should have the E. They should be out here, but T1, 2 kills. They get bot tier 1 as well. Can you hear the crowd? Oh my god, it's so loud in here. 2 kills. First blood tower. 6 grubs, 2 drakes. Zeus could TP here if he wants to hold it. There it is. So they dive onto Bin. He just gets the Mega Gnar ult off with the W. Knocks Owner in. Owner flashes out. Owner looks a little bit lost. It looks like he's saying, kill Elk now. He has no flash. Bail out me and kill this mother sucker. And it worked with Rumble Flash, right? It worked. And he actually lived, so it looked like he was dead, but he actually survived. Herald start is risky from BLG. They have no business starting this up. Maybe they can rush it, but I don't know if they're allowed out here if they go for this. Owner can get the Herald here, Owner with the eye. No business there. No business at all. That was a nice try from BLG to sneak it, but yeah, T1 not falling asleep there, just instantly straight to the objectives. They can just pop that Herald mid now if they want. Looks like they're going to save it a little bit. But think about it, BLG's game, the way they want it to play, they want to farm, clear waves. They want to keep an even game state for as long as possible. But T1 have bot tier 1. T1 can Herald top into tier 2 if they try the cross map. T1 can Herald mid into top to get 3 outers. Faker. Here comes the move into top. They have Arrow. They can just shoot it top. They can send Keria up there. Man, Keria, I feel like drives the game when he's on Renate. He just leads the charge. Even without Kalista ult, he's just running at them. Now they're going to hit the tower. 6 grubs. Throw out the ult, hit the tower, force them back. Nice Arrow. Oh, Bean! Big ult from Bean! Keria no flash. He has heal though. Owner's going to go down the shields. Not enough. Kill across. Zeus doesn't have TP. T1 have overstayed. T1 have overstayed. Kills onto the Smolder is dangerous. Flash Q from Elk. He's going to go down to Smolder. T1 didn't think about the TP situation. Zeus can't get there. He can't. They can't afford to make these mistakes against Smolder. They can't afford to do it. All of this wave clear, it's so hard for them to crack. They're going to try and crack a mid-tier one now because both Ziggs and Smolder are top with no TP. But there's the Ziggs ult to clear the wave. The wave clear, can they get it? Oh, it's a bit risky to stay for it. They can't get it still. They still can't get it. That tower should be dead though. T1 needs to focus up big time now. Should die to the burn, maybe? Nope. Smolder's at 142 stacks from that fight. So Ashult comes out, Sejuani comes out, they both hit on, Bin jumps in and Nars them back into
just as
Shun,
he
hostile
goes in,
takeover's not
gets
bad,
the
but Owner doesn't have
knockback
flash,
on
so he's
two of
charmed,
them,
knocked
Carry
up, and
and
stunned.
Owner. And so they
TP
get
comes
the
in from
first
Knight,
kill.
Guma no
Knight
flash.
then
Yeah, they should have
arrives
waited
on the
a bit more,
smolder,
been a bit patient, wait for
flashing forward to chase them
Zeus
down
TP
with his
maybe, or play more through mid with
freshly
Herald.
completed Trinity Force
Well,
for
that's a kick in the
long
face for
time
T1.
so
They got to focus
let's see if
up
we
big
can put
time
this
now
to
if they
the
want to
test
win this,
here.
because they are
Carrier knows
against
that one
a fucking
gonna be
heavy
rough.
scaling comp.
More.
The gold doesn't
Check
really
out
matter.
the
You can look at the
itemization
gold and
once we
say,
get
wow,
back.
T1's up 3 in a gold.
But 2 dragons in the favor
It's
of
not a
T1.
good game
6
state.
scrubs to
And
the
ideally
third
at 20
dragon
minutes,
of the
you really
game
want to be up at like 1 to
spawning
2k gold right now.
And
They have 2
ultimately
Drakes
it becomes
though.
a question of
The bad
how
news is the
strong
Drake
will this
soul is
smolder
pretty
get?
fucking
Can
bad for
T1
T1.
accelerate the game quickly
Chemtech soul
enough
is
before
cheeks.
Knights becomes a
The
serious
the
problem?
heal shield
Or
power,
can BLG
sure, they have
stall the
Renata
game
and
long
Silas.
enough? T1
Anything
will
else
run
they
out
would
of
have
options.
ran over
Might
BLG, but
already be a serious
let's see, it's
problem
50
as,
seconds on Drake. T1
we'll
have
see him
Herald
continue
for
to
the
scale.
Drake,
I mean,
so
when you
Herald minute to
accelerate
Drake
at the
seems
beginning,
good.
then you get to even stack.
I think
yeah,
what I
much
would
quicker,
prefer
so
maybe from
we'll
T1
start
is
to
some
see
kind
the
of Herald on a
execution
tier
of the burn
2.
really come in.
25
On
mark
the Drake spawn
alongside
could work.
that, BLG.
If they
Obviously,
Herald
you don't
top
want
for
to give the enemy team a
Zeus
soul, but when they
while
stack
they fight
2
the Drake or
Drakes,
something,
giving them a chem soul to
or maybe
let
they Herald
yourself
minute to
scale
tier
isn't
2
as
to get the Drake. I'm not
impactful
sure
as
what
if
their
it
best
were in
option is
Inferno,
actually.
if it weren't.
BLG just give it. I
Not
don't
necessary
think
for them to do
BLG
so.
care about
Of
Chemtech
course,
Soul.
just number
It's
3
pretty
here for
useless.
T1. Scaling, we
Maybe
gotta
they'll
get those
fight the soul
smolder
point
to the break
when they
point
have
that
more
we
items,
just
but
talked
even if they
about.
lose it,
And
it's
so
not the
they're
end of the
gonna push
world.
hard on the other side of the
Any
map.
other Dragon Soul, I
Definitely
think
the correct
BLG would
choice
be in a
here
bit of
with the
trouble.
scaling that they have available
But
to them.
Chemtech is...
But T1,
It's
they
decent
press
with Renata
ahead,
Silas, but if this was Hextech Mountain
fair.
Infernal, I think they would be shitting the bed a bit.
especially with
So they
BLG
popped the Herald
having
mid 'cause it was
Smolder
running out.
plus a Ziggs. The reason
Arrow.
why this is such a good pairing as
Dodged.
the arrow
Faker
goes
on the
wide,
side,
Faker's still
can
here.
take Rakan ult.
Take a look for that flank.
Takes
We'll
it,
see
interrupts
the
him,
quick
looks
spot
for...
on Gas.
There it is, onto Ziggs! Rumble ult as well! Can they get Ziggs? Can they get Ziggs? Triple knockup from Owner! And the redemption coming in, Knight's gonna go down with no flash as well! And it's on the Baron spawn! It's on the Baron spawn! They've got to force Baron or try and take towers now! Faker just sends it! He had Sonya's as well! Do they move to Baron? Oh, the Baron's risky, I think. Zeus, where you going? The Baron is risky. He flashed in! He flashed in! He's a maniac! The Baron is risky. They have double TP on Ziggs and Smolder. This could be a throw. Oh my god, this could be a throw. It's not going down fast. Faker's low. It could be a monster throw here from T1, but they can't drop the tempo. Ziggs is going to TP in. Smolder's going to TP in. Even if they get the Baron, can they get out? Can they get out? This is what I'm worried about for T1. Can they get out? They got to try and run. If they can get out, they might just win the game. But if they all die here, it's a horror. Yeah, BLG can't stop them, can they? Are they out? Oh, he's exalted. Why is Zeus going in? He's sacrificing himself. He literally just did Goku from the Cell Saga with the teleportation. My goat, Zeus sacrifices himself to get them all out. Worth. That's huge. Now T1 need to fucking smash the towers quick. Bot tier 2 and top tier 2 need to go down. God, the Faker engage was confident on it. He knows that Elk has no flash, so he takes Rakan ult and also interrupts the W. So On can't peel. Wow. Wow. Now they need these side lane tier 2s now. Zeus literally says, guys, it's been a pleasure. I just sends it. My man. Where they saved him last year on Aatrox, he saves them on Rumble. He repays his debt. Now these side lane towers, you can see the pressure on sides. T1 really they need to keep the ball rolling. A 2k gold lead is not enough. They need more. They need a lot more. Arrow onto Elk. Into Ziggs ult, into McHale's. Flash down though. But the wave clear from BLG, the wave clear, they want to slow it down. Top tier 2 down, they need bot tier 2, but they're going to engage. Faker has TP. Carrier might go down, the bailout, the redemption, On's going down. Kuma's got up time. He's hitting onto Bean. Bean's going to have to flash out. The Sejuani ult lands. Faker goes in 1v4. He has the Zonyas as well. They got to keep the pace here, T1. He can't get the Zonyas off. Kuma's gliding. The power of Ruler. Forces Knight out. Carrier somehow survives in the back. Ah, Carrier, you rat! He dodges that Q. And we might have a game 5. They get the bot tier 2. BLG tried to hold. Fighting. Clearing waves. It's not enough. 1 minute on their soul, which means Elder Dragon will spawn soon as well. Faker didn't get the Zonyas off. Wow. Faker is driving this game home. When they needed him most, he is really driving this game. He's just going for it. He's fucking sending it. If he got the Zonyas here off, it would have been cinema. But it's Guma that'll back him up.
to tear BLG apart.
He'll get it done for him if he has to.
Some slim margins
Knight no
there
flash,
as well.
Elk no
19
flash. They
forced to
needed that T1.
flash away.
I can't imagine how much stress Faker's on him, bro. He's fucking
He's
their
clear
front line
plus the
basically
smolder,
with Owner.
clear,
Silas
and
is their
then
front
scaling.
line.
It's
And now the
but
Soul's going to go over.
because
BLG don't really care about Chemtech Soul, so they're going to get away with getting the Soul. And T1 will hold control. Now the game will slow down. The game will slow down for 2 minutes here. This is where BLG would love the time. 2 minutes time till Baron. They can farm. They can get 3 items on Ziggs Smolder. They can get Seraph. They can get Rapid Fire. They can get level 16. They can get their flashes back up. That is what BLG is looking for. T1 cannot progress the game anymore now. They have to just wait for Baron. That's all they can really do. 2 minutes of downtime. BLG just trying to recover, trying to lick their wounds a bit. Get summoners up, get as much as they can. And this is where T1 really need to put the final nail on the coffin in the next fight. If they don't win the next fight, I think they might be out of time. They're playing against the clock. At match point. Fucking ballsy, isn't it? BLG took the easy route. Wave clear and scaling. Match point should be ours. T1 took the hard route. All agency in their favor, and they have to snowball the game. Again, BLG chunked them, forced them back. Clear waves, that's all they want to do. How does T1 break it? The Baron from T1 isn't that good. The engage from T1 is an arrow into Rumble Loop, but they have Mikhail's first item on Rakan. Shun's looking to commit onto Faker here if he ease forwards.
Looking for Shun.
Oh my god, the reaction time.
Good reactions from him.
Faker is locked the fuck in.
To take away all that safety.
Oh, he got cancelled on! Handshake misses, arrow misses! Dashes out, but Shun has no flash here. The Mikhail's on the hostile takeover is good. That's 3 ultimates, 2 ultimates from T1. But they did get Mikhail's. Here it is, flash handshake, Elk with no flash! He just engaged on Renata! Where's the damage though? Elk's out! Redemption on the top side of the fight, a bit split from T1. Rumblewood could kill Ziggs! He missed! But Sejuani's down. Baron spawning. They have TP on Ziggs. And I don't know if T1 can do this, you know. They're gonna have to, but they have those smites right, and it's 4v5. 500 kills in Worlds, but Ziggs ult could stall this. TP comes in. They're looking for the Baron. Where's the Ziggs ult? It's coming in. They're going to keep going. They're going to keep going. No steal available. Zeus has flash on the side. He has Zhonya's too. Baron's good. I think they have to back off here, T1. They have to back off, right? They can't. Oh, Faker's going in with the Gnar ult. He can't do it. He's going to die here, I think, unless he flashes back. He's out. Jesus, man. He's playing on the edge of death the whole game. What? 3 minutes on Elder. The agency and the balls T1 need to play this comp against Smolder is astronomically big on a match point. Faker really swiped it up, bro. Like he fucking turned it up big time. Oh, they're looking for Shun. They're relentless. They just want to keep going. They have to just keep smashing them. 2 minutes on Elder. They have 2 minutes of Baron, and there's 2 minutes on Elder, so they will control the map on the Elder spawn. T1 on out of the woods just yet. This Smolder is getting pretty strong. It's the Elder fight it's going to come down to. T1 have put a dent into BLG, a pretty big one, but I don't know if it's a big enough dent, you know. Silas no flash.
T1 being spread
They're
quite
fine
thin.
in levels. The Ashes the one ahead with the Rumble, but the Smolder is strong. I don't know if they can crack a tier 3. Their wave clear is really, really powerful. They're going to have to Ash Arrow if they want to force, but it's down. It's hard to siege. They need Elder. They really need Elder. Even if T1 get Elder, they can still Smolder ult and Ziggs ult the waves because there's no Baron buff. BLG are just stopping the game. Very refreshing wards, get some pings. No big spikes for T1 really. I don't think Guma has IE anytime soon. Does he? Pickaxe, no IE. He's not going to have Infinity Edge for Elder. Is 5k gold lead and a Chemtech Soul enough against a 3-item Smolder? With QSS. Is it enough? Oh, On's caught again! He's dead! Is he dead? That pick is all they needed. On stepped up a bit too far. 20 seconds on Elder. That numbers advantage is so important. They really needed that. Faker. Where is he TPing? He's pinging the Gnar. They're going to go on Bean. They can take Gnar ult. Faker just has to be patient here. Bean's playing the vision pockets. Owner finds Knight. Knight flashes back. Faker's found Bean. He's going to do so much damage to him. Look at the damage from Faker. Solo kills him. On the other side of the fight, Shun's backed off. Guma needs to, he ran past everything, Guma! Oh my god, he just ran at the Smolder and killed him! Elk has no ults to clear the wave. If they chase the Ziggs, maybe they can end. I'm not sure, but Guma's down. It's a 4v1 on the map. It's only Rakan left. Zeus has Elixir of Sorcery. They're going to take us to 5. They're going to take us to 5. On can't clear this. 20 seconds on Sejuani. Faker did it. Keria did it. They found the 5th game. They found the 5th game. 5 games for a world title. Faker's 5th, Knight's 1st. T1 will be red side. Can T1 break BLG's blue side? Wow. The fact that they played that comp against Smolder 6 in a match point is fucking crazy. The fact that they pulled it off is even crazier. Now, the biggest strength for T1 on the red side is Keria. Keria needs resources. He needs a lot of them. But he can't cook if you don't even up the AD pool. If they get Kalista with Ashban and Varusban, it's already a horror. If they get Ashe with Varusban and Jinban or something, it's a horror. He needs resources, man. He needs a strong AD next to him. He needs a Varus, he needs an Ashe, he needs a Kalista, he needs a Zaya with a Rakan. He needs a Jhin Bard. Nah, it's so hard to cook with the support pool, with AD pool. Bin might get Jax in game 5 here. There's the Varusban. I guess Yone, Aurora, Kalista makes sense, but they get Ashe, you get Jax. I think if I was Bin, I would first pick Jax this game. So Kalista's up. What happens if they ban Skarner? What do you ban, Jax or Kalista? You get either one. Or what happens if you leave both open? Jax Vi, Kalista Vi. Do you give Bin Jax game 5? Can you beat it with Gragas? Oh my god, they gave him Jax. I think Bin's eyebrows just raised up as well. Alright, T1 know that they're giving over this Jax and they're sacrificing it to get a good bot matchup because they do get Zyra Khan if they want. They also get Vi. Zeus needs Gragas here. He needs Gragas. I mean, it was lose, lose, lose for T1 to give Aurora, Yone, Kalista or Jax. They're going to have to play into the Jax. They did it before in Swiss stage. They're going to have to go up against Bin's Jax here in game 5. And I think Knight will take Sylas. Knight will take Sylas. And BLG will get Sejuani Sylas if it's open. And I'm scared for T1. Galio. Is it a Faker Galio game 5? But they're asking for a Sylas, aren't they? What about Kassadin? Sejuani Sylas makes sense here for BLG. They're going to take Caedrel. I'm surprised they're going to go Caedrel if they do that. They don't take the Sylas. I think that's a good thing for T1 that Knight doesn't get Sylas here. Oh, they do get it. They're just going to take Kaisa Sylas. They're going to drop jungle. Oh, Knight's Army game 5. There's Guma Zaya into Kaisa. Yeah, makes sense. I think they 100% take Zaya here. I would be very surprised if they do anything else. Now BLG probably ban Vi, and T1... BLG, is it Rakan Vi ban for BLG? And T1 ban, like, Rel... I guess they could flex Gragas jungle and Galio top, but... And then pick Sylas themselves, but they're full AP. And Jax into Galio sounds horrific. So Gragas has to go top. I guess BLG has to ban Vi Rakan. And T1 should ban Rel. I wonder if Owner would play Poppy on 4. I feel like they lack damage with Poppy. I think that they need, like, on 4, they need Lee Sin. Or Xin Zhao. I think it's a Lee Sin on 4. They're gonna ban Vi. I think Owner should go Lee Sin. Yes, Gragas Galio. They ban Renata, Vi's open. They might be playing Poppy jungle into it then. Sejuani's open. But they need Vi or Lee Sin here on 4 T1. I think picking support is like... I mean, you could pick Rel or some shit, but what value can Keria get in last pick? Xin Zhao's a pretty good champ for both sides, more so BLG. He's going to take Poppy and flex it. Is T1 low on damage? I think BLG should look at Sejuani, they should look at Xin Zhao maybe, they should look at Vi. Sejuani maybe too much AP into Galio. They could look at a Nocturne on 5 here, T1. Jarvan is a good pick here. Jarvan is a pretty good pick here. Jarvan plus Rel or Jarvan plus Leona Alistar makes sense. What can T1 do here? Let me think. They could put Poppy jungle into Jarvan. It's good. They could put Poppy support and pick Lee Sin. It's good. They have Pyke on 5. They have Lee Sin on 5. What else do they have on 5? Into support role. They have Alistar on 5. Do they have a good finisher here on 5, T1? I think Owner's Lee Sin is what I would gamble on if I was them, but their comp is really weird already. Viego maybe could help. Xin Zhao. I don't like it into Jax. Poppy supports for Keria game 5. I have two main questions in this draft. Does T1 have enough damage? And does BLG have any damage to kill T1? I see a world where T1 wins because they have more frontline and they just have way more base damage and they just get through everyone. What is their solo lanes? Gragas Galio. Gragas Galio solo lanes. T1 have a big problem this game, and it's Jax. Their champions are good at dealing with Jax if he's even or behind, but they are horrendous at dealing with Jax if Jax is ahead. Jax with MR, Merc Treads, Wits End, Triforce. He 1v2s Gragas Galio. He does. Okay, let's see it. The final game. Zeus's Gragas is very good. I don't think we'll get a lane swap. I think we'll get even lanes, standard lanes. I think everyone will match this game. I'll be surprised if there is a lane swap. Wow, Bin's Jax is a fucking titanic pick to have to take down in game 5. Knight's Ahri is a titanic pick to play against in game 5. Ahri and Jax are Bin and Knight's most played champs of all time. Shun definitely the Jarvan, maybe off comfort, but Jarvan's job this game is just to disrupt. And I mean, what you'll see Jarvan do is like flash ult Xayah, EQ out, and they'll play the front to back. There's no dive onto this Xayah unless she's trolling. So BLG are swapping. I'm surprised. I wonder if they think T1's swapping. But I think they're fine in the matching. The Xin Zhao makes me quite nervous. Xin Zhao against Jax was a tough draft for T1
to try and soak some of that
but I
XP,
think
but couldn't
they
get
are
in range.
extremely tanky this game. Extremely tanky.
The
The Poppy W will be very important this game. Where is Zeus going? Is he trying to wrap round to get underneath the tower? Did he fake going bot side for the dive and then run all the way around top to try and take top wave, knowing that Rel will base and cover? Did Zeus just 5-head his way into this lane? I need to re-watch it, but I think they fake dive bot to make on base to cover, and that means that Zeus can catch top for free. There's no dive here for T1. No way in hell are they diving this. So Zeus gets solo XP and he gets the wave. Oh, Faker got Knight's flash there. Wow. The E backwards would have hit.
Of the map, and he hasn't showcased on the bot lane dive.
Nice route by Guma. Wow, T1 didn't even trade. Oh, Faker failed flashed. Faker failed flash. He tried to flash E backwards and knock him up instantly. Faker just failed flashed. He might die here now. EQ flashes the charm, he's dead.
Zeus already pushed the wave. Zeus is going to get first move, but Faker under attack.
Has no flash, just his punch gets hit. There's the charm as well.
He's dead.
And Faker might fall first in the final.
Wow, first blood tonight is huge. Faker blundered that really hard on the flash. He tried to flash E backwards.
Strikes first blood here.
Put a setup for Xin Zhao.
Elk has flash, has cleanse.
Keria has flash as well. He ignites him, gets the flash. Nice flash by Elk, that's hard. On gets over the wall. Wow, Faker. Insane play to get the flash, but he blundered so hard. They have a really good bot lane state. Like Guma, Keria have an amazing state. Like, bot is winning hard. Faker just needs to chill out. Zedo GK got him. Gragas in a pretty fine spot. He probably has a big wave coming into him. Shun's covering the push out, and they're using this time T1 to get Xin Zhao to farm. So bot's in a good spot, but Gumayushi needs to get a base. Top's in a fine spot. Zeus' job is just to nullify the Jax. That's it. All Zeus needs to do is stop the Jax in lane, clear waves against him, and stop him in fights. He is there to just mark the Jax. The Galio ult doesn't have very good targets. The Galio ult can't really be used on T1's champs because they don't really have a dive champ, you know? The Xin Zhao maybe is their best one, or a Poppy flash E into the wall. But the follow-up for Galio is not the best. Faker's fine though, he has TP here. Worst case, Owner's looking for Bean, but I mean, does Bin have E?
Bin has the flash here. Owner,
I think he's very fine here, no?
forward with that audacious charge. Bin.
He's trying to get Guma to push out top. Zeus TP's behind Guma, and they contest the grubs through top. They can't go through mid. Faker TP's back, and now here comes the Galio ult, maybe? Oh, I think they could have played a Galio ult there. Owner flashed down. Oh, Keria gets the flash down onto On, but he doesn't die. Oh, Faker gets him! Taunt doesn't land. They have to jump out. Knock back onto Bean.
Does not want to let them get away. The exposure
Faker gets the kill there.
in the end, T1 will
Pretty big for T1. 3 grubs. And they can use those grubs to overload one lane. Bot wave should bounce into them as well. T1's in a great spot.
T1.
Owner's level 6.
Bin's
Bin's gonna have to back off this tower, right? Surely he has Jarvan behind him, and I guess Guma will base after this wave. They have no mana on Zeus. Or Gumayushi. Oh, the crowd is on T1's side. The whole crowd is cheering T1. Oh my god. So here I thought Owner should stick the charm and let the Galio ult cover it, but he actually re-engages when the charm's down. Oh, Faker's punch kills the Rel. Amazing fight there for T1.
He's the one who got
They get the kill back onto Faker. They get grubs. The teams with grubs this series have won in most cases. Oh, yes, Flash.
Does have the flash, will punch forward. Justice Punch coming out on, misses the crash down. The charm connects though, and the race continues.
He's out! He's out of there! No flash on Jarvan! Shun went for the flash combo! Now, it does mean that Faker needs his base quick. He really needs his base, but he can't get it off right now. This Jarvan is really weak. Just look at the context of the game. Xayah is T1's late game. Xin Zhao is T1's early game with the tanks. But look at Shun. He's level 6. He just hit level 6. Owner is about to get level 7 on Grump. He's a level up. He's up 5 camps on the Jarvan. And he has a Gragas Galio for CC and a Poppy. Xin Zhao loves that. Any CC and uptime for him is great. Are they diving this? Keria no flash. Elk. Flash is down at the moment. They can zone him off the tower. Shun's on the way. Faker gets the base off, Knight hovers, but as Knight hovers and uses his time, Faker comes out of base and will start pushing mid. If T1 are patient here, they will slowly get the spot tower, and they're in a great spot. He's dead! On mistake! Keria punishes it! A kill to Gumayushi! This is a Gumayushi with a 1.3k gold lead in 9 minutes on Xayah. That is a dangerous Gumayushi to play against in a finals game 5. A very dangerous position to be in. They get Drake, Essence Reaver on Xayah. Bot tower is 1 plate. Grubs are up in a minute. T1 is 2k up in 9 minutes. There's no way they're about to... Nah, I won't get ahead of myself. But look at the experience. Xin Zhao is up a level. Xayah is up a level. Oh, Faker cancelled his base. Why? Ooh, be careful, Faker. Let's carry a top, little rat! They've swapped, haven't they? Stun. But I think Keria is 100% confident. He's going to hit level 6 soon. He's pretty good against Jax Jarvan with his W. The Gragas Poppy disrupts everything BLG's champs want to do. So if they're ahead, T1... Oh, big play. He stops the Jarvan. He can't get ulted. I think they're just out, maybe, if Keria can dodge the charm. No, he's dead. Oh, the flash from Bean. Gets Xayah ult. Pull in. Flash back. Owner's gonna die, maybe. Doesn't flash away. It's not up yet. He's 5 seconds on the flash. Now, Zeus gets first blood tower. BLG get 2 kills. They invest a lot of flashes for it. They lose flash on Xayah though. Midwave's pushed in. Grubs are up. They should be out of base in time here, T1, to contest the grubs. Zeus needs to move. He'll get a plate here, maybe on the dot. No flash on Jarvan. Guma stayed. They get 1 grub. That might be all they get, though. 5 grubs to T1. 2 kills to BLG. Double TP invested. It's worth for BLG. But T1's still in a fucking amazing game state. They have 2k gold lead still, and they have 5 grubs. Owner's flash wasn't up yet. He steps up to ult them back away from Guma. He didn't have E up, I think, because he maybe used it on the Krugs. Gragas gets first blood tower. What's Gragas' gold lead on Jax, I wonder? What is Gragas' gold lead on Jax? Maybe like 800-900? 1.1k. Wow. That Gragas is having a fantastic time. Look at how much CDR he has. He has 4 items to give him cooldown reduction. He's in a great spot to stop the Jax. This is such an amazing story, isn't it? If you think about it, game 5. Knight's Ahri. Knight's Ahri is 3-0. Faker's on Galio. Guma's ahead. Bin's on Jax. Keria goes in. He has flash. Has to flash away. Here's the TP advantage on the Galio. Faker.
BLG
Can't find a target. TP down on the Galio. Still a 2k gold lead. They have to be careful of Jax. Jax, 3 items on side is a nightmare for T1. They need to maintain this game state. Keep Gragas pushing into the Jax. The Xayah lead is strong. They're trying to cover Zeus. They're doing what they did in the last game. Just group up as 4, push top, push bot, whatever it is, and just hit with grubs. They could Gragas ult them away if they have to. Hard to hit though. BLG are playing the defense. They have Kai'Sa ult as well. It's just a rat. All random, all top. Cosmic Drive is big for the Gragas. 40 seconds on Drake. Worst case, T1 can start playing the Dragons. If it's Mountain Soul, T1 are eating very good. If it's Mountain Soul. They're going to get Herald. Drake's in 9. They just want Herald, it looks like. I mean, BLG will take Drake, I guess. Deal. I mean, that tells me that T1's going to try and take all 3 outers. They already have bots. They can Herald mid and take top tier 1, or they can Herald top tier 2 while BLG's pushing bot and get Drake. T1's threatening a top tier 2 with Herald here. Zeus catches mid, Knight's push spot. He has TP Knight, but his TP ward is over the Baron pit. It's quite far. Do they have to use the Herald? They know Jarvan's bot side now. Do they have to use the Herald, or can they get it without it? They save the Herald, they force Ahri TP, they trade towers, they trade Drake for Herald.
Investment from BLG.
So, slightly winning play for T1, it's Cloud Soul. They can Herald that top tier 2 and it's dead whenever. Or they're going to save it for mid on the next Dragon spawn. This is definitely the most even game. Who scales better? I think T1 scales better in grouped fights and BLG scales better on side lanes. Because think of BLG's action on sides. Jax wins. They have Kai'Sa that can collapse on sides. Ahri wins as well maybe. Whereas in grouped fights I think the Xayah has Xayah has like 4 bodyguards this game. So she's never going to die. And if she can just get her uptime, BLG's frontline is really non-existent. Gumayusi cannot make a mistake this game. Knight cannot miss his spells this game. The way BLG's champs work is they have very good single target damage. Ahri, Kai'Sa, Jarvan, Jax, this can kill 1 target and reset. Can they kill 1 target and reset without getting lost in the collaterals of Galio ults and Xayah pullbacks and Gragas ults? Tier 2 top dead. 700 gold. Still 2k up here, T1. Still Herald ready for mid tower. Ahri needs Leanderies, I think, to get through these champs. I think late game, if Gumayusi dies, I think T1 don't have the damage. They still have Herald for mid. Faker's basing. No, he's not. I'm waiting for this Herald mid. Faker has a pretty solid experience lead over Ahri. I'm waiting for this Herald mid. Now, Knight has Leanderies. Elk, does he have? No, he doesn't. He has Zerker Greaves. I was going to say, if he has Rage Bait, that would be crazy. There's the Herald mid. Galio's hovering with ult. Zeus has moved down from top. Jax is going to split push. He's going to look for top tier 1. T1 are going to look for mid tier 1. Jax doesn't want to TP in. He wants to keep pushing. Herald crashes, they back away. Infinity Edge almost finished for Guma. Drake in 1 minute, it's 1-1. Here comes the collapse top. I think it's hard though. This is why the Gragas pick is so good. Insane wave clear, can always either Jax Q, and he can never really be under threat of a dive or a stacked wave or tower dying in his face. TP mid from Knight, very respectful TP. They really don't want to lose that mid tier 1 before Drake spawns. Maybe he was scared of some play there from T1. I'm not sure what their vision looked like. They could force onto Gumi. They're pinging this top tier 1. I wonder if BLG is saying, hey, let's drop Dragon. Let's just crack this top tower so we can have more easier access to collapsing towards mid later. The Kai'Sa isn't really at her breakpoint yet. As much as Ahri is strong right now, the Kai'Sa Jax, not a good time in fight. So look at the map state. T1, what do? Do you go towards Dragon and take the free objective, or do you cover Faker and hold top towers? Looks like they're trying to cover top, but Faker's very scared of where they are. He's going to give that top tower for free, maybe. It should be really low, though. Infinity Edge Gumayusi. Phase rush Gragas. You see what the Gragas does against Jax? This is all he does. He walks up to him, he presses. Oh, he eat the minions. That's a mistake. Should be fine, though. He has so much cooldown reduction. He could ult him here. Into Poppy.
to try and help
Yeah, they
out
lose
his
top tower. They
laner.
force Jax's ult and push him out. Didn't really lose anything for it. They lost Gragas' ult. They get the dragon, which BLG is giving up.
That and the phase
And they
rush,
trade
some very
a dragon
useful
for more
tools
gold
for
there,
Marc to
BLG,
always
onto
keep
the
you
Ahri.
at. Did end up
BLG get a
finishing
little
off
bit of
that
track
outer
through
tower
mid,
with
but
that extra
essentially
gold
what
that they
BLG is
wanted
doing
to
here
get
is they're
that
waiting
dragon.
for Sterax
So they still
or
got
Sundered
a
Sky,
bit of what they
and they're
wanted.
waiting for
BLG
Rageblade. They
kind
really
of
need a bit
giving
more
up the
time.
minute to
They
still get
just
some
need a
trade
bit
back.
more time,
Ultimately, I
BLG,
think
before
it's
they
the
pull
best
the
trade
trigger.
for them, rather than even
Kai'Sa
completing
needs
the
her
second item.
upgrades. Even
Meanwhile,
they could
Gamushi
even wait. You see
defending
Rageblade on
the
Kai'Sa.
edge.
They could wait a
Such
little bit longer as well. Get
powerful
Nashor's
item
Tooth.
spike for the
That's
Zyra.
really where
Elk
BLG is
just
online.
finishes his-
Has to consider
Faker's
when he's going
basing.
in for it.
Should have
No, he's
Riftmaker.
playing against
Yeah,
Zeus's
in the
ult
meantime, both teams
and
are
Galio
prioritizing
taunt
farming,
and
looking
Zinzao
for outer
ult are
objectives.
so
And
important.
ideally,
These
if either one of them
knockbacks,
could break
these
open that big
knockbacks
tower,
create
that would be
space
great.
where Xayah can walk
But
up and play
in terms
around
of the
with.
siege, I
The
think that
Poppy W
it's not easy
saves
for outside,
Xayah
given the amount of wave
from
clear that
Jarvan.
they do have, but that
They
point of
just
tension
need to
continues
protect
to
him.
build up.
They really need to
Both of
protect
these
Guma.
teams fight for that crucial
If I was
edge
able to
of the
choose which
Ruby
comp I'd want in the late
24
game,
champ.
probably T1s. I think a 4 or 5 item Xayah with bodyguards is
Elk
insanely OP around
for Shun.
5v5s.
The Knights, their
But
first
BLG
time
has
in a
Bin
Worlds
Jax,
final.
so Bin
Has
Jax
fallen
on
short a
side
couple
lane
of
is
times in the
fucking
past.
scary
T1,
to play
obviously,
against.
They were here last year.
They have
Saying
Ahri
that
Jarvan though,
14th
they have
in
insanely
that
good
year
pick.
now.
If they find Keria, they can just dash on him and get his flash.
Now, alongside that top
So they
esports,
need to play a bit more confident on this top side vision contest. Keria's
list, but BLG have not lost
having a bit of...
against
Ooh, there could be a Baron angle here for BLG. That ward is really sneaky though.
Before, and here we
BLG threatening
As Azel
Baron.
said on the desk,
They
possibly
have a
the
pretty fast
greatest
Baron with
roster
Kai'Sa, but
the
not on
league
these
has ever
items.
seen in history
She
with
needs
that
a little bit
continued
more. She needs...
international dominance.
Meanwhile, the
Nashor's Tooth.
T1
So you want to have the track into mid. They
back-to-back.
really want this mid tier 1. So here
Galio
comes the
on the
side lane
top
pressure.
side.
Zeus groups, Jax is pushing
Mid
bot. He
lane
needs to
waves
run bot
traded
quick. Zeus to
back
catch
and
that bot
forth
wave
as
and
we
stop
just
Jax from
build
taking any
and
towers.
build to this crescendo of
Jax
pressure
probably has
in our
Sundered Sky in
final
base here.
game.
It's crazy
Owner
that
is
it's
building
not come down to
towards,
this.
I guess,
So
Black
many
Cleaver,
confident
which
now
will help
finished for Bin.
Guma a
Finished
bit.
for him. Junglers
Faker's fighting
starve
Baron.
of gold.
I mean, it's one team
Absolutely
fight to
huge.
decide your year.
Both now
One
fighting
team fight for a
vision.
World
Resets
Trophy.
come through,
Superstars are
providing
made.
a little bit more
Guma's going to have to
durability
really
and
step up.
just-
Kai'Sa has her W
Dragon
upgrade,
away.
I believe.
So
The Kai'Sa poke is something I didn't talk about. Kai'Sa will have her poke, right? Her W spam. It's not that oppressive yet. 20 seconds on Drake.
And the first step before
Gets
T1
T1
can
to
go
soul
take this
points, but I
dragon
can
is
tell
they
you
have
for a
to secure
fact if
vision on
T1
the
goes
Baron
near that Drake, that
because
Baron
of
is
the
going to get
Rageblade
started.
being completed, friends, and neutral
Very
get this
hard
very
to go
quickly.
towards that dragon.
So that's why we just saw these last
Baron
30
threat
seconds,
is real,
40
very,
seconds,
very
T1
real.
Really trying to make sure
Mid-wave
that
contest
they
on the
will
Baron
have
and the Dragon
literally
Spawn.
alert system
Zeus hovering.
if BLG try and do a
Faker's
cross-map
ready with the
play on
Galio ult.
Bin ticking over to level 50.
Owner's face checking,
Zeus
forcing them back a
sticking
bit,
around
trying to get
deep
some
in the
space.
bot lane. LG are
Kai'Sa W's on cooldown for a
poke
while
back and
now.
forth over the
Guma trying to
control
poke
wards.
back with QE.
Vision will be denied from T1.
Keria's
Critical defense of
knockback
their
is
vision
critical.
here from BLG.
His reaction time on the W is critical.
T1 that space.
Retaking mid-wave.
Control
They really
ward
want
still
this mid-tier
sitting
1
in inventory
T1.
carrier,
Walking
but
up is
crucially
hard. Zeus
done
is standing
well
in
for
fog.
BLG.
Might be getting crab right now, actually, Zeus. He got the crab.
But I don't know if
Move
he's gonna
towards
be given
Drake.
the
They got a
time
little
to
bit of
do so.
shallow vision on the
Pings
Baron.
coming down from the side of T1.
Pick onto
inside
On.
jungle.
Gets a bit of damage
Yes,
onto him.
fine.
Stun comes
Shadow
through.
going in, the crash down as well.
Zeus should be
Follow
fine.
on to
Galio
Zeus.
ult used early, but they got on. On is down. That's a kill for Guma. That should be a free dragon. That should be a free dragon, and that should be an easy dragon for T1. BLG is probably going to call it off. That's a soul point for T1. Zeus is so strong. He is.
Again,
He's
T1
so hard
are
to
so
kill.
confident and we're like,
T1's
they
in
got
such a good
Galio
spot right now.
up.
They're in such a good spot. Zeus can play with so much confidence.
Way
Another kill
more
to
than he
Guma.
could
That's
chew,
going to be
and
a
that
3-item
is a
Xayah now.
100%
Phantom Dancer.
sack again
BLG.
of the objective.
These side
It's
lanes
just
aren't
putting
really
T1
paying
to that
off.
soul point.
He's gone for Novori, actually.
Usually
This side push for BLG isn't doing anything. They can't get anything. Faker and Zeus are just clearing waves. And when they clear the waves, Faker can cheat the prio with ult. And Zeus, he's actually winning against the Jax. Nashor's Tooth on Elk. Gumayushi has a shit ton of crit chance right now. And mid-tier 1's dead. This Xayah, if she gets 3 or 4 seconds of time to hit, she will annihilate this Jarvan. This Jarvan has 0 armor. He is dead in like 5 auto attacks maybe. Look at Owner and Guma. Owner's giving his camps to Guma. He's just funneling the Xayah as much as possible. He's building an LDR here, Guma. And if he gets that LDR, the front line of BLG doesn't exist. And it's Guma's dream. 4 bodyguards and 4 items. The single target from BLG is scary. If he cleanses a Charm and gets hit by a Jax flash stun and can't get the ult off because he gets hit by a Rel Q flash or a Jarvan knockup, he's dead. Protect Guma. Zonya's on Knight. Needlessly large rod. The side lane push isn't working for VLG yet. It's not working. This Gragas is really annoying for them. Oh, engage on the carrier maybe. Owner. Q misses from On. Knock up onto Shun is interrupted. Carrier flashes out. Kuma has to ult already. Where's the bodyguards? He has to flash the charm. What didn't I do? Oh, he baited Zeus. Kuma's down. They didn't protect him. On's gonna die. Faker TP's in. He might have to ult auto owner if they come in onto him. Kai'Sa ult's on cooldown though. They're TPing behind him with the Jack stun. They turn on to Knight. They find Knight. The boys. The Gotti ult is big. There goes Shun. He hits onto Elk. Elk's out. Bin's gonna be taunted. Elk can't clutch this. He can't. Knock up. And he goes down. It's a triple kill for Elk. It's a triple kill for Elk. I don't know if they have the damage for the Baron though. Kuma's up in 15. Kuma's up in 15, but there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. That should be a Baron. They don't need Kuma. Faker clutched it. Faker and owner clutched it. Kuma panicked, flashed out on the charm. He didn't cleanse it. So then he got engaged on by Elk. But Faker clutched it. With owner. Also Zeus is so OP by the way. Can we just take a moment to honor Zeus? Two fights happen. Carrier on the left against Elk. Owner on the right against Shun. Carrier flashes away. Guma is going to flash the charm here. And now watch Guma. No flash, no cleanse. Flash from Bin away from the poppy ult. And then the double stun. Elk comes in. It looks great. It looks amazing. But look at this. TP behind from Bin. What does T1 do? 3v4. They go in. Onto Knight. Flash taunt. Flash knockup. Big damage from Zeus. They get one. Galio ult to split the fight. Zeus stopwatch keeps him alive. Then down goes Shun. Finds Elk on the knockup. Enough time to kill Bin. Boom. Boom. Knock up onto Elk. Doesn't flash it. Faker's Galio. Owner Sinsao. Baron for T1. And they're on soul point.
The 4-second channel time and T1 strike. Wait a second. Topside. Zeus under fire.
Wait, Zeus is caught. He's 1v4 here. He's actually going to die. Oh, the Galio ult. Hey, denial. Elk Sonya's was good. Do they have the damage to get them down? Oh, he sniped him! He sniped him! Oh, Zeus! Oh, Faker, you have taunt! Sonya's! Here come Owner! Faker's alive! Faker's alive! He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! He's alive! How is he alive? How is he alive? How is he alive? The unkillable Demon King! Can they end top? Is Faker about to get his 5th trophy? Is he about to do it? 10 seconds on Elk. I think it's over. I think it's over. They're going to win Worlds again. They're going to win Worlds again. No fucking way have they won Worlds again. They won Worlds again. They won Worlds again. They're back to back. They won Worlds again. Again. They won Worlds again. There's no way they won Worlds again. What? 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 They weren't even supposed to make it. They weren't even supposed to make it to Worlds. Reckless is there. Reckless is there. Reckless is there. They won Worlds again. Are you serious? That's unreal. Carrier's crying again. Oh man. The 5th title? Are you serious? I don't know what to say. It's so unbalanced. It's so unbalanced. Now that's crazy. That is unreal that they won again. Wow. There's no way they won Worlds twice in a row.
I think it's a little bit for them as well.
A little bit. Just unbelievable. Truly unbelievable.
Ah, it's insane.
An incredible run.